Hey guys, and welcome to another Sunday night live stream with Skye. And I'm joined, as ever, because I can't shake her off, by my ever faithful assistant, Picture Perfect.
Hey guys.
And not Picture. We're not alone.
We're not alone, no.
We are not alone. We are being watched. Because, guys, we have a special guest tonight. Holy fuzzy cats, it's only Catherine of Skye. Yeah!
Hello. I'm so happy. You know what? Chat is getting double Skye today. This is fantastic.
Yeah, guys, you're gonna have to be, like when you're giving us questions, you're gonna have to be really precise about which Skye you mean.
Indeed. You can call me Cat or KOS. Either are easy to type.
Yeah, you can call me any of the multiple abusive things that you usually call me. Oh, we've got a new subscriber. Vika Bika.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Oh, man, guys, you're in for a good one tonight. I have been, I have been wanting to get Catherine on a stream or do some kind of collab for ages and ages and ages, and I kind of like never have. And then this morning, I was thinking, because I was watching Catherine's videos on surviving the aftermath, which is incidentally the game that we're going to be tentatively playing this evening. And I thought, you know what, be really nice to do some kind of collab with Catherine. And we'd never ever spoken. And I was like, I wonder if I could get in touch with her. So I looked her up on YouTube and dashed off an email and said, look, I know it's really short notice, but I'm doing a live stream and we're both playing Surviving the Aftermath. Would you like to maybe, like come on the live stream or something? And I got a reply straight away, didn't I?
Indeed you did. I was highly I was honored, actually, because I'd been watching your videos for a long time, and I was quite a fan of yours. So I was like, "Hey, wow, this is kind of crazy," and I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go."
And so we got kind of set up on Hangouts and a message, and we were like, let's have a quick chat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wasn't really a quick chat, was it? As it turned out.
No, it was a little longer than quick, I would say. Yes.
Yeah. Basically, it was a freaking total loving, and we just couldn't shut up talking about all the different games that we either played or didn't play or should have played, or oh man, we have
we have so much in common. It's really cool to kind of compare notes on games and stuff. It's really awesome.
Except you're not sad, and I'm like really sad.
Why are you sad?
Verging on pathetic.
Why? No, don't be sad. I'll cheer you up. It'll be fine. I promise.
Right, guys. You know what? I'm going to ask you guys a question. Let's start off with let's have some audience participation. Way. So, what do you want me to do tonight? No, not that. Do you want me to start a new game, or do you want us to carry on from where I currently am in the series after episode 4? And while you're answering that question, so you can either say like carry on or new game, right? While you're supplying your answers to that question, I believe, Picture, it's time for you to actually start doing your job and reading out some super chats.
I was letting you do your introduction. Okay, so Michael Cretchy, 50, is it chat? I've forgotten what CSK is.
Hey, Michael, by the way. Michael Cretchy, one of my wonderful regulars.
Michael says, "Can I be first? Good evening, Skye and everyone."
Aww.
Hey, Michael.
Aww. You can always be my first, Michael.
Christian Peterson with 50 Danish kroner. Hey Skye, keep up the good work.
Thank you very much, and we always appreciate a bit of Danish kroner. It's a shame Nanny isn't here.
And
Because she's Danish, for anybody that didn't get that. but go on.
Ogre free.
Oh, your favourite!
With $3.33.
Sorry, who was it again?
Ogre free.
Oh, sorry, I didn't quite catch that the first time. Hey, Ogre, please send more super chats.
He says, 2 skies don't make a right.
Oh, very good. Very good. You've got more to read out.
I do. And another one from Michael Cretchy. New game, please. I haven't seen the previous. And Wolf Ice, 20 British pounds. Hey, Skye, keep up the good work. Can't wait to see what you do in this game. Since I can't play games like these, you deserve all the fans you get, and please carry on, please.
Oh, see,
That's
Catherine.
sweet.
See,
That's
Catherine.
nice.
Don't
Yeah.
I have a nice bunch of followers?
You have a wonderful group of
And
people.
I know that you have a very, very, very nice group of followers.
I've heard that yours is slightly naughty, and I'm kind of waiting for that
Oh,
to come out.
Well, to
And
be
I haven't
honest,
seen anything. Everyone has been on their best behavior and very polite.
yes, guys, we do have a guest, so I want you all. I know what you lot can be like, right? So on your best behaviour. But to be absolutely honest, I had a really nice channel. It was all very well behaved and very polite and everything. And then Picture Perfect joined, and from there it's all gone to hell in a handbasket.
That's not what happened. There was a super chat from Sharp6251 for £1, but no comment.
Oh, Sharp! If you want to leave a comment, Picture will look for it and read it out.
Oh, Ogre free just became our newest member.
He certainly did. I love the fan page. Welcome, Ogre333. Throw up a comment so we can see your sexy new badge. I'm just looking at the comments. It seems the vast majority of you guys want me to carry on. So that's what we're going to do. Now, for any of you who are new to my live streams, somebody actually made a comment just before we started and said, I hope you pick up the pace a bit because so that we can see like more of the features of the game. And I was like, you've never watched one of my live streams, have you? Because my live streams are more like talk radio. It's going to be me and Catherine talking about this game, other games she's played that I haven't played, and vice versa, and why, and why we screwed up by not playing those games. And yeah, it's good. There's going to be lots of chat, lots of fun, lots of teasing, no doubt. Yes, Picture, I'm talking about you.
I know.
So yeah, but I tell you what, oh God, this is the problem. I make a few comments and then we've got a whole load of new super chats to read out. Read them out quick, come on.
Okay,
sprint through 'em.
Sharp6251 said keep calm and carry on.
Oh, okay.
Maggie's Nest Productions, $2 and 99 cents. First time, love your transport fever.
Oh, thank you, Magpie.
Lars, 50 Swedish krona.
Hey, Lars.
Was about to go to sleep, had totally forgot about the stream. Does anyone want to go to work for me? I start at 5 and it's 8 now. No, thank you. Alex Barton, £2. Recreate the child cave incident.
Oh, God. They'll never let me forget that, ever. As long as I ever live, it'll never happen.
Sean Campbell, $2. Start a new game, name it Skye's Child Labour Camp.
It's probably going to happen one of these days. Well, I tell you what, I think we'll carry on. We'll probably cover some of the existing, but we haven't really got that far. The game is relatively slow paced, so yeah. I tell you what I'm going to do. The first thing I'm going to do, because I want to get the game running, even though I'm just going to run it on normal speed. But there are some optimizations that I want to do to the camp. So at the end of the last episode, I'd run into a problem with. Oh, welcome, Steve. Steve. Oh, now this one's a good one. Steve. Saliquini. Wow.
Welcome, Steve.
Yeah, it's just going to be Steve.
You know, Skye, I hear you talking about optimizations, and
Yeah.
I see chat talking about child labor camps. Are you going to be implementing that at the moment? Because
Oh,
I
if
don't
only I
think
could.
I signed up for this kind of a stream. Are you sure that's okay?
Catherine, they're referring to the infamous incident in Frostpunk, where
Oh, was I supposed to ask you about that?
I came across 34 children in a cave who had been abandoned and left to die by their guardians, and after a few seconds of deliberation, I decided that the guardians had made the right decision, and I left them to die in the cave. And I have never lived that down. I honestly, I get hate mail about it.
You should not live that down. What's wrong with you? You should have put them to work. That's free labor you left right there in that cave. What kind of city builder are you? I mean, really?
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't always be practical. You can't always be practical, Catherine. Sometimes you just got to give the people some entertainment.
Did you bring people to watch them die? What kind of monster are you? I am finding out all kinds of things about you, Skye. What the heck is this?
Oh, we set up some cameras, we took some pictures, and then took it back to the settlement and showed everybody. We all had a good laugh afterwards. It was well worth it. So yeah.
Ruthless.
Right, so I've got this problem. That loads of people haven't got tools, and this is why I need to do a bit of optimization, because we're very, very underperforming. If you don't have tools for your guys, it's very much like Banished from this perspective. If you don't have tools, the guys work at like a fraction of their production capability, and the reason that people don't have tools is because I didn't have a warehouse in which to store tools. Now, I've got to say, there is something weird going on here, though, because you'll notice that there's nobody without clothes, right? And clothes and tools are stored in the same building. Now, they can get the clothes, but for some reason, they can't get the tools. And I think you're going to see that once I start the game, that even once we build this, we may have a problem with the tools. But we'll see. I hope not. I hope it resolves itself, but we'll see. So, a bit of optimization. Okay. We have got our scrapper here, which brings in metal from metal scrap deposits. So that's up there. And then we've got the recycler, which is bringing plastic in from up here. And I've also got the food storage bringing in these berries from over here. So we could really do with a road going up here. So I'm going to throw in a few roads around the place. So first thing we'll do is we'll have a road going. I'm probably going to have this road maybe cutting across there. So let's put in a road like that, and then over here, I want a road that's going over to this large concrete ruin. The problem is I've got nuclear waste in the way, and you can't build roads across nuclear waste. So I think I'm going to extend this road or this road. You know what? I think this road probably. I'm going to extend this road out here, and then I'm going to run it up here like that, and then run it out. I want to go one further. There we go. And then run that road out to this. Fine. But I'm also, because we're going to be venturing out here eventually, so I think I'm going to extend this road out there as well. And then, as well as that, we've got a large concrete ruin over here, which I want to start exploiting, as well as some planks and bushes and other things. So I think a nice road going all the way out here would be just the ticket. Right, so that gives us some roads. Next thing, I want as many colonists freed up as carriers as possible. Workers are adults who have a job in a building, and it's like they just do that, and that's all there is to it. Anybody who doesn't have a job is then who is an adult is a carrier, and those people do all the fetching and carrying. They'll go out and like scavenge things from the various ruins and bring it back to the various buildings, and they'll move stuff like supplies to a building site or supplies that are needed by processing buildings. So we want to free up some people. So what I'm going to do... Is that Elvis? Huh?
Oh, we have a question from chat.
Oh, do we?
Apparently, you're a dirty old man that
Me?
we're building an apocalypse harem. And serious question now: where's the dungeon going to be and the castle? Where are you going to plan those for?
What are you asking me for? Picture's going to know where the dungeon is.
Shush you.
Hey, I'm not the one who's got a follower called Picture Perfect's Dungeon Slave.
Oh my goodness!
And anyway, we haven't got the full harem because Nanny Giggles isn't here. So
I need to catch you up on super chats.
do you?
I do, yes.
Well, get on with it.
Lars, another 20 Swedish krona. When will the first child sacrifice happen?
As soon as possible, from my perspective. Unfortunately, see, I think this is one of the problems with the game. There's all this nuclear waste and no way to send the children there. I mean,
do you need like a special command or something, like a flag?
I
Have them
am-
all
I am
gather
t-
at the nuclear waste site.
I am tempted to send in some feedback, but there's nothing for child sacrifice. So,
Oh dear. That sounds
by
rough.
the way, if any of you were wondering what this ladybird is, or as they say in the States, a ladybug, this is where you send in your bug reports. Isn't that
Oh, thank
clever?
you for the
Isn't
translation.
that clever?
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We do a full service here. We're a full service channel.
Most excellent.
Oh dear.
Matt Bacon, $5 says that he's watched tons of your video but never caught you live. Yay.
Yeah, you'll regret that. You'll regret that in a couple of hours.
I'm beginning to regret it myself.
And by the way, Matt, can you change your name? Because you've just made me really, really hungry. He must be so popular because, like, everything's better with bacon.
Yeah. Bacon's the divine food of the gods, of course.
It is.
Steve,
Picture,
yeah.
you leave Matt alone.
I will. Steve, $5. Is it better to have 2 workers in a building or to have 2 buildings?
You know what? I haven't had the chance to analyse the game at that level. So I honestly can't tell you. I haven't had the chance to do those kind of calculations. I don't know that anybody has. So sorry, can't answer it.
Alex Barton, £5 Catherine of Skye, would you rather be without elbows or without knees?
Oh, that's an easy question to answer. If I had to be without extra elbows or knees, I would definitely be without the elbows because, I mean, who wouldn't want extra bee's knees?
Good answer. I hope you're listening to this picture.
Oh my god, seriously?
Yeah, every time I ask Picture a question, oh god, it's like trying to get blood out of a stone.
No, it's not.
Oh, come on.
Be nice.
Right, I'm gonna empty the people out of this medical tent, and I'm gonna take. We've got one person that needs healing, and they're 87% treated. So I'm gonna take a person out there. Gives me an extra 3 people. Over here we've got plenty of plastic. We haven't got that much metal, so I'm going to in the scrapper. I'm going to put an extra person in the scrapper to get some more metal coming in. And
You're going to put an extra person in the scrapper.
Oh yeah.
Are your people made out of robots? Oh my goodness, they sound like my people, the Factorians.
Oh, we need to talk about what's that game you've been playing? Autobots?
Autonauts.
Autonauts.
Yeah.
Autonots.
Yes.
We're going to be talking about a bunch of games. I would guess tonight. But I am going to try and play a little bit of this game. I'm going to at least like make an effort. Okay, so that's that. Tools. Now, if you look around the colony, there are a lot of people who don't have tools. So as soon as this building actually gets built, there's going to, I mean, it depends if they'll actually pick them up. But if they will, there's going to be a rush on tools. So I think I'm going to put an extra person on tools production. And we've got 12 clothes. I think I'll probably leave the 2 people in the tailor. So that's fine. Anything else that I want to do? Let's see. Trapper, that's fine. This is where we turn junk into parts, which we're doing okay for at the moment. They are used to repair our only wind turbine. This is the only source of power in the entire colony, which is currently powering the mechanic shop. So there's a whole catch-22 there. We want to make sure that we keep repairing that, because otherwise we can't make the things that repair it. Oh yeah, complicated. One other thing I want to do, I want to put in, because we're doing okay on food, but I'd like us to be doing a bit better than okay. So I'm going to put in one more field, I think. So let's put it. I'm just wondering where to put it though. Whether to put it here or whether to put it up here and have another row. I think I'm gonna do that actually. So I'm gonna throw in another road around those fields, and we'll throw in, where are we? Food. We'll throw in a small field there. Now this one, since we've got 3 cornfields, I'm going to try and grow some potatoes. But I just know as soon as I try and grow some potatoes, we're going to have a fallout catastrophe, which is going to destroy all my fields. And it's going to make it completely pointless. But hey, it is what it is. Right, I think at that point, we can actually get this going. Oh my God, how long has it taken? 23 minutes before he presses play. Is that a new record? I think it might be. You've got some chats to read out.
I do. Also, Alex Thomas is here. Hey, Alex.
Whoa, Alex Thomas, the number 1 super chatter. How you doing, Alex?
Woohoo.
Great to have you here.
Wolf Ice, £2 Can you use the children as fuel, Skye?
You know what? You still can't put children in the generator in Frostpunk. I mean, what, like... You know, they could release that function as a paid DLC. Nothing else. Just the ability to feed children into the generator. And I'd pay for that.
Up. They grow up and become colonists that do stuff for you. They're like automatons. You know?
Yeah, but...
You're limiting yourself on colonists by trying to make fuel out of them. That's kind of rough. I'm not Mom. I am Master City Builder here. Master Planner Factorio person thing. Yes.
Mom,
Queen of Fighters. Yes, Queen of Fighters. Rally behind me, the
Won't
biters.
let me burn the children. Mom. It's not fair. Oh my... Okay, guys. Oh my God, we've got lucky. Oh, we've got... Catherine, this is something you need to look out for in your game. Wheat.
Yes.
Wheat seeds.
Got that last night, and I couldn't afford to buy it.
and that is such a shame because, let me explain. A child and a slouched woman approach the gate holding hands. She's obviously in a bad shape and needs medical attention. Please, please, can you give medicine to my mum? The child shouts, voice almost breaking. We're going east, back to Dad, but Mom got ill on the way. How much do I want to decline this child's request? And I bloomin' can't because we've got wheat. If it was anything else, I'd be like, no way, little girl. Bye-bye. See ya. Wouldn't want to be here. You know what? I almost clicked it then. No. Take it. There we go. So we've got a wheat seed. Hooray. Now she's blooming grateful. Oh, look, she's got a stuffed bear. She's got a stuffed bear. There was, you know what, guys? If you've been watching the videos, did you spot that the one of the wandering merchants had a little chirpy as part of his like costume? He had a little chirpy like plushie. That was so cool. Aww. That was so cool. Oh, right, we've got a specialist ready for it. That's the only problem with this game, Catherine, because I want to spend all the time talking to you, but this game kind of... Because
I feel ignored. I really think that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because it's...
Fine, take time with your game.
Oh, don't make me feel bad.
No, you don't have to feel bad. You're the one who invited me here, especially to be ignored. I'm feeling it right now. Go ahead, go on. Play. Proceed. Proceed.
I feel like Carmen. Ma'am! What's the name of Cartman's cat? It's Fluffy, isn't it? Is it Fluffy? Cartman's cat? No, Kitty. He just calls it bad kitty. Oh dear. Moving along. All right, so let's see. We've got 368 science points sitting around there. I think, yeah, grab some science points. I think. Right, that gives me 276, which means that I have now got enough. If I go to the tech tree. To get the next thing I want, which is education. Again, from an optimization perspective, children, when they grow up, if they've been to school and are educated, they get a permanent performance boost. Here we go. They get a permanent production bonus once they start working. What that bonus is, whether it's 5% or 50%, I have no idea. But it's got to be good news, so we're going to do that. And we get paper windmills, so... no brainer. So, Catherine, that's what you need to. That's what you need to go for. Education.
Okay, sounds good.
That's the only.
The windmills sound fun.
That's pretty much the only tip you're going to get from me. Because
hey,
I don't know much more. So let's whack in a school, and I want this. Relatively central. I think just throw it in there will be fine. But we are lacking concrete at the moment. So, but I've got a way to get us some concrete coming in relatively quickly. So how have you been finding the game, Catherine? You enjoying it?
Yes, in some ways, no in other ways. It's kind of, well, you know what it is. It feels like early access. There's some really cool stuff. Yeah. One of the things I find frustrating is on my map, I found the very first place I explored, I got like 300 research points. And after that, nothing. Just random junk lying around in these abandoned camps and stuff. So it's interesting. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean that it's very much the case with my map as well. There was some science points over here. I went off in this direction, and I found one lot of science points and went all the way around here. And it's only just now that I've found. I think this is only the second lot of science points that I've found. So yeah, I've been struggling as well. Now, Platty. Yes, I am talking to you, Platty.
You got Platty too? How nice. The Swedish Empress. Yay.
You know what? I'm pretty sure that Platty is the first specialist that everybody gets. Because I don't think it's random. I think you always start with Platty. Yeah. I'm going to send Platty over here to grab me some concrete. Because she's got scavenging 3, she can pick it all up in one go. The full 30. So, Platty... go grab me some concrete, girl. And boom. So, in half a day, we'll be able to move her back, and then we'll have a load of concrete, which will be blooming awesome. All right. That's that then. Hooray. We've got some super chats. Do you want to read them out? Picture?
I will do.
Awesome.
Alex Barton, £2. Would you rather be able to stop time or fly?
Who, me?
It wasn't directed at anyone, but probably you.
Well, obviously, stop time.
Yeah, that would be my choice.
Because if you stop time... Oh, see, I was thinking, if you stopped time, then, atoms and molecules wouldn't move. and therefore, even though they're not very dense, you'd actually be able to walk on them. But then it occurred to me that if the atoms and molecules of air don't move, you wouldn't be able to move through it. So I think that proves fairly categorically that I'm an idiot.
Well, and I was going to say, if you stop time and we exist as a function of time, i.e. thinking happens in real time, you probably wouldn't be able to unstop it, and you definitely wouldn't be able to think about stuff.
God, I wish my thinking happened in real time. I really do. For you guys who think in real time, you have no idea how life is for those of us where it's a batch process that happens at random intervals.
That's great. Oh my goodness.
Next.
Daniel, with 20 Danish kroner, your cursor is off center from where you're clicking.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for pointing that out.
Ogre free. $3 and 33 cents.
Hooray! How much?
$3 and 33 cents. Where is the bloke with the big hat?
What? What bloke with the big hat?
I don't know.
What have you done with him?
It's your game.
What have you done with him, Picture?
No, I haven't. Don't blame me.
He's not locked up in the dungeon, is he?
No. David Hicks, £2. I'm naughty and I watch you both. With a wink and a kiss smiley face.
Who were?
Mm.
Have you been being saucy in the chat again? Is that what's
No.
Is that what's causing this?
No, I've been really
Because it usually is. Yeah, see, the thing is, you say well behaved, but what is well behaved to you would freak out a nun.
Oh my goodness.
Alex Thomas, #1 super chatter, $5. Hey Skye, is this a new game in early access? And you should try Autonauts, cool game to check out.
Okay, firstly, for anybody that doesn't know, this is Surviving the Aftermath, and it is part of a new franchise that Paradox have decided to have. So Surviving Mars was not a standalone game, it was the first of a franchise, and the Surviving brand will include this title and probably many more to come. So I suggested that there might be a Surviving the Stone Age, a prehistory one, or Surviving the Dark Ages. And I also suggested Surviving the Spanish Inquisition.
How about Surviving the Sky Storm?
Yeah. That'd be good. Yes, please name a game after me. Please. Please, Paradox. Please, just for me.
Alex Barton, £5 How would you quickly dispose of a dead body in a hotel room? Asking for a friend.
Well,
Jeez.
based on the conversations we've had, Alex, my first port of call would be you. For sure. Oh, read out the next one, because the next one's actually about the game.
I know, but I've got like 4 in front of it. Hang on.
Oh, go on.
Ogo free. Another $3 and 33 cents. Skystorm, how awesome is the help menu?
You know what? Save that question and remind me when I get out of this screen, and I'll show you because
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Steve, $5 I started 2 games and did not get Platty in either game.
Yeah. So well, there you go then. So it's not fixed. I thought it was. There's something when you first get the game. There's something about Platty. Unfortunately, you can't read it because there's a stupid disclaimer notice over the top of it, which you can't get rid of. So there was something about Platty, and I assumed it was that you get, because every time I've started, I get Platty first. So, but I guess it was just coincidence. So there you go. So what the hell do I know? Same as I know about any other game. Nothing, frankly, nothing. If I get anything right, it's random chance.
Ogo free again, $5. Stop time, naughtiness in the guild's locker room.
Ogre, behave. Look, come on. I've got a special guest. Be good. Naughtiness in the girls' lot. How very dare you? Ogre, bad ogre, bad.
That's not gonna help.
Bad ogre. Go on. Next one.
Christian Peterson, 50 Danish kroner. It sounds like you like dungeons. Hee hee. I'm moving on. Boogaloo
Oh
1001.
no, you're not. Christian, you're absolutely blooming right. She loves it.
Oh shit!
I heard the silence there. I heard there was a big pause.
Oh, no, she loves to crack the whip, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god.
Kids,
Yeah, well...
kids, ask your parents.
Boogaloo 1001.
Hey, Boogaloo.
And 99 cents. You want to recheck your farms and road placement.
Really?
Yeah, don't know why.
Okay. Maybe I will. I might. We'll see.
We just got a 50 Norwegian kroner from Harold.
Thank you, Harold.
I can't say that, I'm sorry.
It's fine. He knows who he is.
Okay, maybe it's time to restart firewood production. Also, will you be playing Crusader King free when it comes out, since you can kill your wife and children?
Oh, really? Oh, now there's an incentive. I'd never considered playing Crusader Kings, but if you can kill your wife and children, I'm in. Sign me up, guys.
Oh dear. Peps, be quiet. Pep says naughtiness in the locker room and calling him naughty. KOS has bushbangers in her Autonauts game. I'm afraid he's right. Oh dear.
Oh, really?
Oh yes.
Guys. If anybody super chats me and asks me to get Catherine to read that out again, I will make her. Like, seriously, I will make her read it out. Like, every time anybody super chats and says, "Oh, what was that, Catherine?" I'm going to get her to read it out again. Forget this damn game. Let's just have Catherine reading that out repeatedly all night. Works for me. Oh dear.
Oh my...
Do you really have bushbangers in your Autonauts game?
Yeah, it's a very well, enticing sort of a game.
Okay, well I know what I'm watching before I go to bed tonight.
Oh yes, yes,
Oh,
you might
dear.
be very entertained by that stream.
Oh, Alex has gone rogue. He's made a sweet chili sausage pasta dish. So you found some chili then? He was looking for chili earlier.
Nice.
I'm very in touch with my subs. I follow their lives very, very closely. None of them have complained about the hidden cameras yet, or they haven't found them anyway. So. Oh dear.
Corpse Hatch, $2 and 33 cents. Irradiated children make wonderful torches.
Do they?
Apparently.
Well, yeah, because they glow in the
Well,
dark.
they glow
don't
pretty well. Yeah.
Awesome. We'll try that.
Simonus says, "Play, please, Skye."
Yeah, you've got a point. You've got a point, Simonus. We will get there in a second.
I'm gonna free with another $5. Says Picture Perfect is sassy, not naughty. Sassy is naughty with a little spice.
So you've just said she's not naughty. She's actually worse than naughty. She's naughty and she's spicy. Can we move
better
on?
than saying that picture has no spice. I mean, it's nice to be a bit spicy, I think.
She is.
Yeah, absolutely.
She started her own group
Oh no, we
called the Not Spice Girl. Tell me what you want. I don't care what you want.
Oh my god.
That's her version of the song. I don't care what you really, really want. You're not getting it. That's her version. Right. So we've got. Oh God. Let's play the game for a minute or two at least.
Okay.
Make an effort. Show willing. We've got 3 adults and 4 children, which is not. That's not great. I will tell you now. They do bring a little bit of food and some tools. They do bring some tools, which is actually not a bad thing. And we get another platy. And this is kind of good because it shows you that you can get more than one of the same specialist. There are apparently 46 different specialists in the game, but you can get duplicates. So there you go. So I guess, I mean, another platy is going to be no bad thing. So I think we're going to take this group in, but it is going to be a bit of a pain having these extra children. But I don't know. I can try and figure out some way to kill them off. We'll do our best. So
Didn't you just invest in their education, claiming that they were going to be useful when they grow up?
Yeah, but you don't want too many of the damn things running around. They're like rats. All right, we'll whip out to the world map where we've got our second platy waiting. I am gonna send. What am I gonna do with this platy? I've got there's one part over there. Tools is something that we could use. That's 3 tools. Oh, we're up to 24 tools. Actually, no tools. We're good on tools. You know what? I could bring some planks in. Some planks might be useful. Yeah, platy. Head out here. Grab me some planks, please. There we go. Planks. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. So let's get back. Now, so what was that? Oh, there were 2 things. I'm sorry to pause. Somebody asked me about the help. Is the help great? Now, the help is actually not bad. And to be honest, I would actually advise, rather than playing the tutorial, if you actually get this, if you decide to get this game, rather than playing the tutorial, just start up a game without the tutorial, and then just go through the help, because that's what the tutorial does, right? You will get a little message up here saying basic controls, and what does it do? It brings up that, right? So you may as well just read through the help, especially because it takes quite a long time to tell you some of the things which are quite important. Like, for example, it's quite a while before it says build the gate. And I think that's one of the first things that you should do. So, yeah, you definitely want to do that. And also, it takes ages before it tells you to gather food and how to do it. So, yeah, just read through the help. But the help is not bad. Yeah, I wouldn't criticise the in any way. One of the things it doesn't do, it doesn't give you any kind of numbers. So it'll say this improves this, but it'll never tell you by how much. And you can decide whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Some people like it, some people prefer not to know. So there you go. All right, cool. So that's that. And then, so I'm sure I'm forgetting something that somebody asked me to do, and I can't think what it was. Anybody remember?
I only remembered the help menu, sorry.
I think you were supposed to sacrifice some children next.
Ah, okay. I'll see what I can do. Alrighty. Let's just run out. You've got some more super chats. My God, the super chats are rolling in tonight. Thank you so much, guys. And hey, Catherine, do you want to know how many people we've got here right now?
I am looking 629 on my screen.
Yep, 629
wow,
on
awesome.
mine. Amazing. Woohoo. Which just goes to show how popular you are. And I just want to say to all of you people who've shown up just to see Catherine and listen to Catherine, right? Where the hell were you on all the other streams I've done? Bloomin' people.
Oh.
Here I am.
Well, now they know. But, you know, you're such a small YouTuber. They probably didn't find your channel yet.
Excuse me? Picture, have you been talking?
No.
How very dare you? Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, no, I was done.
I've got a small channel. Is that what you were trying to say?
Yeah, no, it was, I shouldn't.
What do you mean, yes? No.
Tiny. It's tiny.
Oh, no.
Don't tell anybody, chat. Oh, it's fine, though. It'll be fine. It's not the size of the channel. It's how you use it.
Absolutely.
I am.
Oh my God, the
I am.
silence is real.
I am so depressed right now. Oh, by the way, I'm so glad that Killer Cosmic just said I'm subbed to Catherine of Sky. For any of you guys who maybe, I don't know, maybe you haven't heard of Catherine before, or you've heard of Catherine but maybe you haven't watched too many of her videos, or you know you're not subscribed to her channel, go and check out her channel. Picture, slap up a link. Catherine is my go-to YouTuber. I absolutely adore Catherine as a YouTuber. I've said it before. She does not get anywhere near the subscribers or views that she deserves. If you want, she has got such a captivating voice. I can listen to her for absolutely hours, and do. And we all have to offer up a little bit of a congratulation, because this very day, Catherine of Sky hit 100,000 subscribers. Congratulations, Catherine.
Oh man, I'm blushing right now. Thank you so very much. It's been a journey, and all I can say is that our communities, because it looks like there's a lot of people in both of our communities. You guys are just awesome. Thank you so very much for helping both of our channels grow and allowing us to provide content for you, as raunchy as it may be at times. So, thank you so much.
Picture. Can you throw that link up again? But put
Yeah.
Catherine. Put Catherine's channel and then the link so that people see it. So yeah, go and check out Catherine's channel. She deserves every single sub she gets, and you will not regret it. Some great content and some great games. If you like the kind of stuff, the kind of games that I play, she plays all the same kind of stuff. We've got so many games in common, haven't we, Catherine?
I think I play all the games that you reject on first glance, and then they turn out to be really good anyway.
That's also true. We were talking earlier, and it's like all the games that I looked at and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to play that, and then regretted, she plays. So, do you play Factorio, Catherine?
You know, I think I've played a couple of hours of that, yes.
I think you've played it once or twice.
Once or twice, yes.
Twice? Oh, man. Catherine's actually threatened to teach me how to play Factorio, because I know nothing about Factorio. Satisfactory is another one.
Oh yes.
Now, but people have asked, so we should talk about. So I can't even remember the name of it. What is it? Autonauts.
Yes.
Which I looked at and I was like, yeah. And that was it. That was the end of my thought process. It was.
That horrible little meow is just totally unwarranted. It's,
Mom.
That game is really good. It looks like a kid's game, and it's very blocky and very kind of squarish thing.
That's what put me off.
The cool thing... Sorry?
That's exactly what put me off.
When you get into it, it teaches you programming, but also teaches you how to think. And I find the gameplay to be completely addicting. It's one of these games that doesn't have one right answer. There are so many ways to solve problems. And just the other day, actually it was last night, I put up another tutorial about, I had one crazy bot charging tutorial, and then somebody mentioned in the comments another really just outrageously funny things that you can do with the game. And it's just so many possibilities in that game. I really encourage you to play it. I could help you with that if you want.
Wowzers. Oh, and
no.
what is it? Porsche. Something time at Porsche.
Oh yeah, my time at Porsche.
My time at Porsche. Yeah, I was gonna play. Well, I was in two minds about playing it, and I was like, yeah, maybe I'll play it. I ended up watching watching a bunch of Catherine's videos, and then I didn't have time to play it myself.
Oh no!
So that was your fault.
Yeah,
that's totally your fault.
Responsibility.
Let's get this field set up for potatoes. So now that you're a huge, successful YouTuber,
yes.
like What are you doing talking to me? And yeah, you're right. I did mean to move that over one, but now the field's built.
Well, to answer your question, I don't know if you're looking for an answer, but I like to have a good time, and this seems like a party place to me. So yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Well, it usually is when I'm not here. So if you stick around, wait till I've left, and then it really livens up. Picture, have you got some super chats to catch up on?
I have, yeah.
Well, get on with that then.
Taken twins, £5. Berry beaters. Though when she starts domesticating livestock, they may end up being. I'll leave that to your imagination.
Oh, well, is this something you need to share with us, Catherine?
Yes, we have tree beaters and bush bangers and all manner of flinging long wooden things against the foliage. It's fine though. It's really fine.
I'm so shocked. I always thought that Catherine was, you know, like a cross between Julie Andrews and a just a fluffy cuddly toy. And apparently
still apply.
And apparently not.
No? Why not?
Well, you're fitting in here far too well. I'm going to pick up some more science points. Go on.
Doesn't Julie Andrews like to have a bit of fun every now and again? Don't you think? I think she'd have a great sense of humor if you ever talk to her. Don't you?
I suspect that she probably does have a bit of a saucy streak. And she went topless once, didn't she?
Why do you know that?
In one of her last films, where she played a I don't know whether the character was transvestite or transsexual or what, but she played both a male and female role. Victor Victoria.
Oh.
Victor Victoria was the film.
Mm.
Wow, pulled that out of my hat. So yeah. So yeah, she's got a saucy side, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what relevance that's got. Should we play a little bit of the game? Like, just for a minute or two. You know, the way
I love this, how you managed to distract yourself and I didn't even have a hand in it.
I know.
Perfect.
Yes, you keep your hands off. Right, have we built this we haven't even built this warehouse. You know, I'm going to speed it up.
Would you get the children to work by now? Get going on this.
Oh, God, I can't even get them into school, let alone get them to work. Platty, there's 6 more planks. Do I get you to get that, or do I just send you back? Oh, go on, Greg. Yeah, like while you're out here, you might as well grab it. Grab that extra few planks. Yeah, let's try and actually get this bit. So we've got that small field. Let's get that set up for potatoes again. There we go. God, the game. This is one of those games. It's very difficult to sit back. You have to actively be playing it like all the time. So it's like terrible for this stream. But hey, it is what it is. Let's see. What have you got? Well, you've got. So bring the concrete back. Hooray! We've got 0 concrete, and now we're going to have 30 concrete. Hooray! That's awesome sauce. I'm so happy. Which means, right, we've got enough concrete for that. That's great. We'll have enough concrete to finish the school as well, so that can get done. Awesome. All right. See, and now I've got another one of these to do. You've got another 2 points. Where are we going to send you next? You know what? Maybe go and get these tools. Yeah, head over in that direction. And Pinkman, let's have you go check out. You know what? Go to there and check that zone out. Oh, more science points. Well, we've got a bandit there.
Ooh.
They've only got 1 defense though, so we should be able to take that out pretty darned easily. So more science. So we've got like what, 60, another 68 there. We've got, I don't know how much is there, but there's going to be some. So Yeah, we're heading in the right direction. Good news. Now, Colonist Isaac has died, and you know what? I'm going to pause this for a second because, Catherine, I don't know what you think about this, but I've got like loads of food. I've got plenty of food, and one of my colonists has starved to death. Now, I'm just wondering if that is a bug of some description. Has he got like stuck or something? Because like, what other reason would there be for him to starve to death?
Yeah, let me see what kind of food. Okay, you do have veggie meals there and corn. Some people were telling me people don't eat raw meat, but I'm not sure if that's correct. But that sounds like a bug to me.
No, they do. They do
They
it
do?
raw meat. Yeah. One of the things is that people, if people eat a veggie only diet, so you don't produce any meat, then you will have people who get malnourished because they're not getting the proper protein and whatever vitamins or whatever you get from meat. And fish is included in that, so it's fish, meat, and insects. Insects is something that we will try and get to.
Oh yes, tasty nice.
Oh yeah, looking forward to that. But yeah, I gotta say, I think that has got to be a bug of something. There is absolutely no reason for that guy to have died.
Oh, Alex says he might have allergies, like food allergies. And he could have died from that. Which sounds very rough.
But that's because Alex is weird.
No, you don't say.
Oh, yes, he is.
A little bit, to be
Alex,
honest.
yes.
Well, I haven't. He seems like sort of an average internet user in terms of weirdness. I would like to see some really weird.
Oh
stuff.
no! Trust me.
I mean, I don't necessarily believe you on this. I think
when it comes to weirdness, Alex is an overperformer. Genuine overperformer. Trust me.
Oh, that's a good suggestion.
How am I going to get those points?
Vatru says reload the game. Maybe it will be solved. Maybe there's some issue going on. I know I had an issue earlier when I was recording where my the thing that makes firewood, that building, would not progress. And they had plenty of trees, they had plenty of workers, and it would not make firewood for anything. And my food supply got endangered, so I'm going to try reloading.
I'm so glad you mentioned firewood, because I need to look and see how much firewood. I'm down to 9 firewood. So I think this is probably the point at which I should turn my firewood back on. So let's get somebody working in the logging camp. We're getting a bit light on trees here, actually. So I should probably move this work area up a little bit. Actually, no, you know what? Let's just move it across a little bit. And we'll do the same for the sawmill. Just move that across a little bit to there.
Lars Goran says there's someone stuck near the field and there's an icon above his head.
What, this guy? Dylan.
Sure.
Desperate colonists have lost their will to live. they might take drastic measures unless they get some happiness back in their lives. Okay, what we need for him to cheer him up. If I go to Tetra, that's a good point actually. If we go to,
wow.
Oh, here we go. We go to colony. It's the next thing after education, which we got is remembrance, and remembrance allows you to build memorials, and people can visit a memorial and restore some happiness. So let's research that. I've got just enough points to do that. And
Would you rather
go on.
Like research a chess table or something? You seriously have people cry at their memorials to gain happiness?
Yeah, this is my kind of game.
No kidding. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Here you are. Light a candle for your dead child. That'll cheer you up.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, it's so good. But now where? Oh, it's happiness. It's happiness building. So we've got a new building type, happiness buildings. So where are we going to throw in a memorial? I think somewhere probably up here is as good a place as any. You know what? I might sling it on this side. Sling it in there. It's the same size as that one. So yeah, go on. We'll sling that in there. And I am going to make that. Now we need more 14 metal, and we have got 0, which is not good. So I'm going to crank that up to high priority. The school, yeah, the school needs metal as well. Boy, we really need metal. Let's go and talk to this guy at the gate. See what he's got to say. 2 men approach the gate, arms on each other's shoulders. One is limping badly, practically dragging his foot across the dirt. We need medicine. Please, he won't survive like this much longer. The other man shouts frantically. He stepped on a trap, and I didn't think it'd get this bad. Well, I tell you what. How about we let you stand out there for a few hours more and see just how bad he can get it? No. Okay. We can get some carrot seeds though, and I haven't had carrot seeds before, so go on. We'll give them some medicine, I suppose, begrudgingly. The thing is, I've only got 4 medicines, so it's a bit of an outlay. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do with the carrots. Who were?
Oh no.
Kids, ask your parents. So let's see. I've got this set up for potatoes, but so what's the deal with? Ooh, growth rate fast, yield low. Carrots are fast-growing crops with adequate yields and packed with beneficial nutrients for the whole family. Do you remember that thing in Stardew Valley?
I remember Stardew Valley, yes.
Do you remember that thing about that woman with the, I don't know, talking donkey or something?
Oh yeah, and she wanted some carrots.
If you want to make an old woman very happy,
yeah,
come round to my place tonight and bring a carrot.
Oh, God.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, if you want to hear some fabulous innuendos, guys, go and check out my video on Stardew. It's called Stardew Valley: The Naughty Bits. And it is seriously, if you watch that and you don't laugh, I mean laugh out loud at least once, I'll give you your money back.
Oh my goodness.
I'll give you back every penny that you spent on buying access to that video.
Man, I feel
Am I generous?
Yes, you're very generous.
To a fault.
I feel like I must have been innocent KOS when I saw that in Stardew Valley. I don't remember getting that. That's rough times.
Oh dear, that was brilliant. Stardew Valley was so good.
I probably should watch your naughty video because I must have missed a whole bunch of stuff.
You absolutely should. There's one bit where the guy you're playing at, he gets invited into the hobo's tent, and then there's these noises like.
Oh God, yeah.
And I did this commentary over because there's just these horrible, disgusting noises coming from this tent, and I was like, "Oh no, leave me alone, please, Mister, don't touch me there, no."
Oh God, I remember that, and I thought of it totally innocently.
Oh yeah,
God.
right. I know you better than
I
that.
did.
I know you better than that.
No, it's a very friendly game, and those people don't even do those sorts of things.
What was going on in that tent was very friendly.
Maybe over friendly, I guess.
Oh dear. So, we've got the memorial gun. We need steel. Metal. So I've got a couple of guys in the scrapper. They're bringing metal in, but I also need the metal for the school. Man, have we got loads of super chats to read out?
Oh yes, lots and lots and lots.
Okay, let's rattle through a few super chats. Yeah, this guy is stuck, isn't he? You'll have to hold up on this. Look at that. He is definitely
reloading the game.
He's definitely stuck.
Are you sure? Maybe he's exercising. He's trying to run from you, but he's like held in place by fear.
I might actually have to do something about him. You know what? I wonder. Now here's a good point. Can you demolish? Oh yes, you can. What about if I remove the road that he's standing on? Do you think that'll maybe help? Let's try that. Nope. Absolutely no difference whatsoever. Yes, he's going to die very soon. Unless something dramatic is done. I can't other than reloading the game, I can't really imagine what to do. You know what? Save the game as live stream. Save the game, and then we'll reload it, and we'll see if it works. What do we want? Live stream. There we go. Lived game. Read us some super chats while it's loading.
Josian, $2 just says hi.
Hi.
Gilbert Fidel, €10.99. Nice to have both of you.
Oh, were? Yes, I'm sure it would be.
Hey. Oh my gosh. I forgot where I am.
Oh, hang on. So, no, hang on. Which two? Which two?
Mm-hmm.
Hope you're not leaving me out. How very dare you?
Oh my God.
I know what they're like, picture. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I'm protecting you from them. Trust me.
Protecting him from us, or protecting us from him, or protecting us from you?
Probably a bit of all three. Picture, you've muted yourself again. This happens sometimes.
I didn't mute myself.
Didn't
It
you?
just got broken. I didn't do it. It just happened.
I'm welling up. I'm in tears.
Shut up. Corpse Hatch, $2.69. Surviving the aftermath of the big pink thingy.
Indeed.
You started that.
Let's see if this guy he was running in that direction and he's now facing that direction. Is he going to move? Is he going to move? He's turned around and he's still stuck. Oh man.
Jamie has an interesting theory. Jamie says he isn't stuck. Clearly he needs internet access. He has a Firefox symbol over his head.
Very good. What the hell else could we do to move him? What about hang on. What about if I build a decoration on top of where are decorations? I can't even remember where decorations are now. Where are the decoratives? Is it? Yeah, here we go. I'm not going to talk about these. I'm just not going to talk about those. Let's go up here. There's a Pathfinder statue. I'm going to try and put that on top of him and see if that'd move him. I bet it won't though. Let's try let's just try like a lantern or something and see. Put that on top of him. Will that move you?
I had a slightly naughty
Answer.
thought of putting the bushes next to him so he could, beat
Now,
them with his stick and get some berries from them, of course.
Oh yeah, yes, of course that's what you were thinking, Catherine. Nobody ever doubted you for a second. Well, that hasn't worked. So, okay, I'm throwing it open to you guys. How the hell can we move this bloomin' guy?
Alex says use a meteor. I like this suggestion.
If I could, you know what? This guy's stuck. This guy's stuck as well.
Oh no.
Yeah, and this guy's stuck, and this guy's stuck.
They're all stuck.
They are, in fact, everybody's stuck now.
Did you try deleting the fields?
So, man.
Corpse Hatch says maybe assign them another task.
You can't assign them specific tasks.
Okay. You could fire them though.
Okay, what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to try quitting the game.
Oh my god, they're all stuck all over town.
Yeah. I'm going to try quitting the game, and we'll see. But I may even have to go back to a previous save. God. But then,
Boy.
you know, this is early access games for you guys. You know, you've just got to take the rough with the smooth. You know what, Catherine? What do you think about Paradox's decision to make this exclusive to Epic Games?
Wow. Not getting any political, are we now?
No, not at all.
Not at all. I don't know what all the options are, and I don't know what they were offered by Epic or anything like that. I think that in general, Epic has made some interesting business decisions, and we'll see if it pans out. I don't know.
I'm actually wondering if the game's like even doing anything now.
Did you try Alt or Task Manager, Alt F4?
I'll give it a few seconds and we'll see. Yeah, I mean, for anybody that doesn't know, the game has been released into early access. It's going to be in early access for a year, and they've done a deal with Epic Games so that while it's in early access, it will be available exclusively on the Epic Games Store. And then after a year, when it's released, or about a year or whatever, when it's fully released, then it'll be available on Steam and like whatever else. And I personally don't have anything specific against Epic Games. This is actually the first game that I've ever played on Epic from the Epic Games Store. So I don't really have any opinion either way. But I said right at the beginning of the first video about this game, I said this is going to be a controversial decision. And I've had loads of comments about it. Have you had comments about it on your videos?
I've had so many comments.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I do have an alternate or an alternative viewpoint to give out. I don't know how this applies to Paradox because obviously they're a very big company. But I have heard from game developers who were approached by Epic, basically tiny game studios who have great games, and they were offered a bunch of money. I mean, like a massive money to have an exclusive on Epic Games. And what they've said is that this allows us to make the game what we want it to be. We don't have to rush the game. We can just basically put it all into making a better game. And so I think for small game studios like that, the bonus can be absolutely like game changing, literally game changing. But I can't really speak to how Paradox is doing stuff. It's kind of a different thing altogether.
Yeah, I mean, I can totally understand it from Epic Games' perspective. I mean, Steam has such a stranglehold.
Oh yes.
That the only way that you're going to gain market share is to get exclusive games. I mean, there is no other way to do it. So I can understand it, but it's an interesting decision.
The other thing that Epic is doing right though is I've been part of I'm part of their affiliate program obviously, but the reason I started was because of Satisfactory, and so I've been kind of having the Epic Games launcher since then. It had absolutely no features. And people were complaining about that. Slowly, they've been adding stuff. They've also had 2 free games every single week, and they're not crap games. They're actually really good games. Free to everybody who has the launcher, and it's absolutely free. So I think they're really trying. They're really trying to get a market. And like you said, Steam has basically had a virtual monopoly for many, many years now.
Yeah, and one of those free games, just to show you that they're really not crap games, from I think the 11th of October. Yeah, I think from the 11th of October, Surviving Mars and most of the DLCs have been free.
Yep.
Just free. Like if you have the launcher, they're free. I mean,
yeah, they are good games that they're offering.
Oh yeah,
really decent games. They're not just like, $3 kind of random clicker games or something. They are actually good games. So it's kind of, they're trying to entice us in many different ways. So I say good luck to them because, like you said, Steam has had the market, and it's hard to break into that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say hi to just a few people that I've just seen. So Corpse, hey Corpse, and Marlon, hey Marlon, and Susan. Catherine, say hi to Susan.
Hey Susan, how are you doing?
Oh, I'll see you in Discord after the stream, Susie, and Sam. Blind Archangel 82. Blind Archangel is one of my most loyal and devoted subs. Sam is so awesome. Ever since he started following my channel, because whenever I release a video, I tweet it. He likes and retweets every single video I release, and I can never thank him enough. So Sam, thank you again. He's awesome. What is going on with this game? It's.
Whoa! Did it ever close? Did you relaunch it?
I closed it, relaunched it, trying to reload the game.
A while.
I know it takes a while, but it's been going for quite a while now. I tell you what, while we're waiting to see if this game ever loads, do you want to get through a few super chats? Because I know you've got a few to get through.
I do have a few, yeah. Tokes number 666, £3.33.
Thank you for that.
Hi Skye, Lurker here. Thanks for the content.
Oh, you're very welcome. Lurk away.
Boogaloo 1001.
I like a good lurk. I tell you who really likes a good lurk. Picture.
Oh, would you stop?
With her telescope.
No, no.
Oh my.
No.
She's a stalker, Catherine.
Which window are you pointing that telescope out of? Let me draw the curtains.
Would you stop? Seriously? Boogaloo 1001, $5. I would really like to see Skye play Factorio and maybe some Kingdoms and Castles.
Have you played Kingdoms and Castles?
I have. Yes, several series as it was in early access. Yeah, I was one of the what do you call it? The early supporters on Kickstarter. And it's gone through a lot of different changes. I think I did like 5 different series on it as they were going through different patches.
Was Kingdoms and Castles the one done by the Maxis, the ex-Maxis guys?
I think they were either ex-Maxis or ex-something else. Probably. It's probably those guys that you're thinking of.
Yeah, I think it's the ex-Maxis guys. Oh, I just spotted Michelle Tipton. Hi, Michelle. Come on. More super chats, read them out. Get through it.
Ogre333, $10. Picture Perfect on Twitter talked about some old man returning some
Your sound's gone again.
Sorry.
I did completely restart the game. And I'm going to have to do it again now because it is definitely stuck. I had to go into Task Manager, which I'm doing now, and killing the game, which I've done again, and I'll crank it up. I'll try one more time. I think I'm going to have to restart. You know, I think I'm going to have to restart, which sucks. I'm tempted to play a different game instead, but we'll press on. We'll try and get it working. As so many of you have very generously turned up. I think it's...
I like that part where you said you're trying to play the game. I've noticed that you're definitely not succeeding at all.
I really
and only
am
in
not.
part because your colonist won't move.
I really am not. Okay.
That's actually the first hard crash that I've seen in the game. I haven't had any of... Have you had any others? Because I know people like to hear about stability in early access.
No, I have had a couple of nasty bugs though. I've had one bug which is kind of hard to describe. You know, let's see. Go on, I'll try loading this version, but I think this is great. I don't think this is going to work. Basically, nothing was working. It's like something had got out of sync, and you couldn't click on any building or. And I had to restart that game because it was just completely balked. Completely.
Even after like reloading?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I guess I've been really lucky then, because I haven't had any issues other than the wood issue that I was saying or talking about earlier, the one where it didn't seem to be producing firewood.
Picture. Read some more super chats.
Yes, Lars donated 20 Swedish krona and said, "Can we get Skye ×2 Nanny and Pitcher drinking on stream?"
Oh, the four of us on a stream with alcohol.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, that's
No, they just said drinking. We could have water. I'm quite sure. They wouldn't. They wouldn't actually suggest we imbibe alcohol, would they?
They would.
They would.
Oh my. Blush.
Talking about alcoholics, Jamie Links Meows here. Hi, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
I love that name.
Isn't it awesome? It's one of my favourite names of all of my followers. Links Meow. Awesome name.
Oh, and Peps is a big supporter of my community, and he says to me, if he has to play another game, I know exactly which one he should try, since the Queen herself is present.
Now, what game would you be
Big
the
grin.
queen of? Is it? Are you seen as like the Queen of Factorio?
Oh yes.
See, I thought
Empress
so.
of Factorio, Queen of the Biters. Oh yes. I actually started one of my episodes of Factorio with Luoxana Troy's little intro thing. I don't remember it now, but it was quite funny. I just Factorioized it. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
I'm still scared at the thought that you're Queen of the Biters.
I'm well known as that.
Okay, I'm terrified now.
I played a Death World with Nilaus, and yeah, I was known for sort of ordering them around, and we're supposed to be fighting against them, so it was interesting.
Any more super chats? Oh,
Good way to change the subject.
Let's plow through some super chats. We need to catch up.
Yeah, we'll do. So Ogo333, $10. Picture Perfect on Twitter was talking about some old man returning some condoms and dealing with dirty old man at work. But also, Picture Perfect has an awesome channel too. I swear I didn't make that up. Thank you, Ogo.
What? You didn't make it up that you have a channel?
No, that he said I was awesome.
Oh, what, this dirty old guy?
Oh, I made a comment on Twitter about this guy at work, and they were all saying that he was a dirty old man, and they thought it was you.
You know, every time my opinion of my followers has got as low as I think it can possibly go, they prove me so wrong. They just take it to a new level. Mm-hmm. Congratulations, guys. Well done. Keep up the good work. Oh, man.
Anyway, Alex Barton, £5 British. Skye, just letting you know, Catherine's joining us all in Discord after.
Is she?
That's what it said. I don't know.
Are you joining us on Discord after this?
Well, I was invited, but
Were you?
I'm not sure now. Should I come in? Is that okay?
You know what, Catherine? You are absolutely welcome to come onto my Discord. You know what? I will give you I'll set you with a permanent invite. You can come in any time you like. I just want to make it clear that it's at your own risk. I take no responsibility for the behaviour of the people on my Discord channel.
Scary.
They are a bunch of degenerate animals.
Oh my god.
So,
oh my.
But I happen to know that Catherine has been up for I know that you've been up for like over 24 hours.
Yes, just
so
slightly.
I think
Oh,
we're gonna.
wow.
I think, guys, we're gonna have to see. But I am gonna say for sure, even if she doesn't come into Discord after this live stream, we will definitely set up. I will set up another live stream, like maybe a midweek live stream or something, and we'll have a Discord session after, and we'll get everybody on board. Does that work for you, Catherine?
Yeah, sounds great.
Awesome. There you go. Yeah, she's promised now. Now she can't get out of it. You know what?
I didn't say how long I would stay, but yes, I'll come.
Oh, once you're in there, they'll never let you out.
Oh my! Oh no!
They'll lock you
No,
up in.
maybe. Well, if it's as exciting as they've promised, all these harems going on, I assume you have multiple partners for multiple proclivities.
Oh, we've got a whole array. We've got sweets down in the dungeon. Like, you name it. Animal, vegetable,
Excellent.
or mineral. We'll do anything to anything. God, I don't believe I said that in public. Oh, dear. Kids, ask your parents. Right, let's move on.
I've got more.
Yeah, I'm just, like, this is not going to load. This is... Well, there you go. Guys, it's not a very good advert for the game, but we are balked with this, and I don't really know what we can do. Let me try loading a previous save. Is the only thing I can do, and if that doesn't work, we're just gonna have to like start a new game or something because this is dead, and I am now wondering, like, is my original save even going to work, or is it always going to get stuck at this point? The only other thing I could try, which I can't try while we're doing the stream, is to actually do a reboot of my PC and see if that fixes it. But I can't see it, to be honest. Go on, read out some super chats while I try and get this sorted out.
Ogre 333 again with $5 US. Skye Storm, you need to fix your tool problem, and I'm talking in game.
Oh dear.
All I'm going to say, Ogre, is you're not the first to say it. Okay? You're not the first to say it. Move on. Nothing to see here.
Richard Hyperion 78, $5 US. Skye and Catherine of Skye, my top two YouTubers. I remember when Skye used Catherine of Skye's crop rotation in Ostriv, tells how long I've been watching.
Oh my god! See, Catherine,
That is so
that's
cool.
that is so true. I did.
That is awesome. Wow.
We were talking. Catherine and I were talking about Ostrip earlier, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
We were.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Go on, rattle through some. Try and see if you can catch up to where you are, because you've got loads to read out.
This is a mouthful. The Swedish chat
not the first time she said that, guys.
Not you, the super chat.
Oh,
50
okay.
Swedish krona. Is it a moist process to study a sassy cephalopod for Waterforce syndrome? I don't even know.
This is obviously a tongue twister.
I think so. I mean, I struggled through it.
And I've got to say, he won.
Yeah.
So
let's just say that, and we'll move on.
Yeah, good job. Move on.
Ogre 333, another $3.33. Skystorm, your map is huge. Build out. Alex Barton, 5.
Sorry, I'm not used to anyone saying anything that I've got is huge. I didn't really understand what you were saying there. Sorry. Move on.
I can't now. Thanks.
While you recover from your fit, we've got the game back. At least I've got back to where we started.
Yay!
Hey, guys,
Woo-hoo!
it's only taken us an hour and a half to get back to where we started. Hooray!
Oh, and look at this. Holy Feet says, has Skye tried Cubifactorium yet? I think I saw Catherine of Skye play it. We might have talked about that earlier as well.
We did indeed. Catherine's been telling me that there's like loads of games that I've really missed out on and that I need to play, like absolutely have to play. So yeah,
Your
I've got
schedule might become
I've
full
got
soon.
so much to do. I think Catherine's going to become my new guru, basically.
Oh my goodness. Well, and you're mine for so many games, so I'm happy to return the favor. I have to say.
Oh, so nice of you. You know what? I don't know what messed this guy. Let's see. Are you moving? Let's see. Oh man, this is goes right back to where I saved the last episode. Oh, and that's why this guy died. So yeah, you know what? I was actually right. It's a bug. Oh man.
Huh?
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 Huh? Oh, kid. So that's why that guy starved to death. I told you he was stuck, and I was bloomin' right. And that guy's stuck. Oh, so my current series is actually screwed.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Was this the? You said it was the earlier save that you? Yeah, I guess it was because you had to redo the road.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No.
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 So yeah. Oh man.
Well, there's the other option, which you presented people with. Some people wanted you to start over.
Yeah, so I'm going to ask the question again. So, guys, what do you want me to do? Do you want us to basically ignore the game and we'll just turn this into talk radio and Catherine and I will just talk about stuff? You know what I could do? I could load up Transport Fever. And we could do it like we did with Colonel Failure and just ride around on the trains while we just talk about games, which would be kind of fun.
Was that a game you play?
Oh, Transport Fever. I think I've played it once before.
Oh, good. You know, I've played it once or so too. I like it. I love the trains. They're good.
You probably haven't seen the Chudley Valley, have you?
Probably not.
Oh, you know, I so want to switch to Transport Fever and show Catherine Chudley Valley.
Let's do it. Let's have a nice ride. We'll get out the mint juleps.
Okay, I'll give you two choices. The only option for this is to start a new game. So we could start a new game, right? Or we could switch to Transport Fever and just ride around on trains, and I can show Catherine Chudley Valley and all the rest of it. And so either restart or Transport Fever, or just TF if you want to save some typing. I will understand TF as meaning you want Transport Fever. So let's do, while we're waiting for the votes to come in.
Yes. Michael Cretchy, 50. Chet Krona? I don't know. I heard Lexwana, Troy, and Factorio in one sentence. Could you elaborate on that?
Luoxana, Troy, and Factoria. I didn't mention.
Oh, I did. So you know what Luoxana's thing about the holder of the moldy grail of whatever and holder of the sacred chalice of reeks and all that
Yes.
business, her rhyme?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I made one for one of my Belt Diva episodes where I started the episode with being queen of the biters and such, and it was quite good. I was looking for it as I saw that super chat come up, and I couldn't find it, but I'll probably have to listen to them all. But it's right in the very beginning. Instead of saying greetings, I'm Katherine of Sky, I say something. I go along with that rhyme, and it was quite funny. And I gave people extra points if they knew where that was from.
You know what? You'll have to send me a link to that at some point.
I will. It's quite funny.
Guys, for anyone that doesn't know, my special guest tonight is Catherine of Sky. And if you don't know Catherine's content, then Picture Perfect is going to throw up a link. Can you put Catherine's channel and then the link? And seriously, go and check out her content. She has got some awesome stuff, and it's all the games that we love, like all the games that I play and all the games that I haven't played because I'm an idiot, like Factorio and Satisfactory and all kinds of great building and strategy games and all the stuff we love. So go and check out Katherine's channel. There it is.
Oh, thank you.
Pictures
Well,
put it
we
up there.
talked about that too earlier. Is that, you know, there's only so many boats you can sail in at the same time, and sometimes if you got to choose. I mean, you can't have feet in too many boats, or else you'd run out of feet. Unless you're like me and you have tentacles. Let's not talk about the tentacles today. But anyway, you can always catch up on them later.
Or
and
the scales.
Oh, the scales. Yes, we could have scales. But I am kind of known for my tentacles. No, I didn't say that. Pardon me. Can we like rewind?
No.
Redo that part?
No. No, that can
And
never
move
be
on.
rewound ever. Sorry, I'd love to help you, but just
Oh
can't.
dear. No, well, let's get that time-stopping device the chat was talking about earlier. That might help. We could, yeah. Anyway, chat, you
Alisan,
didn't hear anything
Alisan.
about tentacles. We did not say a word.
Alisan just said, I want some gameplay. Stop talking. Boy,
All right,
boy,
go
are
for
you
it.
in the wrong place.
You know, I've had comments like that where I do a live stream either on Twitch or YouTube, and then it's up as a VOD, and people comment sometimes like, why is there so much talking? Just play the game. We want... And I'm like, you don't really understand the concept of a live stream. Kind of to talk to
Exactly.
people, you know?
Exactly. It's like if you want to see the gameplay, like just go watch the videos.
Yeah,
Go watch
exactly.
just the regular videos. This is for, you know, chatting and having fun and interacting with you guys and all that kind of stuff. Okay, I've been looking at what Leslie Duchesne, I think. What a boring live stream, really. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you so much for your kind comment.
Yes.
I
Aw.
love you deeply.
That's quite an honor. We're the most boring live stream that person has ever
Yeah,
seen. We won an
awesome.
award.
Fabulous. Okay, the most votes have been to restart, but there were actually quite a lot of views for Transport Fever. So I tell you what we'll do. We'll restart. We'll have a new game, right? But before the end of the stream, like maybe the last 15 minutes or something, I'm gonna pop into Transport Fever, and then people that aren't interested in the Transport Fever in the chat, they can disappear off, and yeah, we'll have a look, and I'll show you the Chudley Valley. Right, so we'll have a new game, no tutorial, and people are saying, quite a few people were saying that they want me to do it on harder difficulty. So go on then. I'll do it on like all medium difficulty. So, oh god, common catastrophes. That's gonna be not good, but I'll do it. Average starting resources, only 7 adults. Hard exploration as well. That's gonna be tougher. And then, go on. Let's go the whole hog. All right. 67% difficulty. That's going to be interesting, but we'll see. But I've got to say, if any of you are actually thinking of buying this game, I mean, first of all, if you are thinking of buying this game, go and find Katherine of Sky's channel. Throw up another link picture.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Katherine's channel and look at look at her second video of this game. And she's got an affiliate link to the store, to the Epic's game store.
Don't you have an affiliate link yourself?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I'm not.
Why not?
I'm not affiliated with the Epic Game Store.
Okay.
So go and use her affiliate link, and you can help to support her channel, and go and
That's
subscribe to her
amazing.
channel while you're there. And let's do that. And the colony name. What are we going to call the colony name? I know what we'll call it. The Dead Kid Camp.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
There we go.
Oh my god!
I mean, you know, we're going to do it. Might as well announce it. That's what I say. Be up front. The Dead Kid Camp. Under the shade we flee. Let's see if we can get a colony motto. Never conquer, we don't always feel under the shade. For a better... yeah, that's perfect. The dead kid camp for a better tomorrow. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, Baba. All right, so that's what we're going with. Let's start the game. Oh, awesome. Come on, we need to get through some of these super chats and catch up. Go.
Yes.
Go.
Okay. Alex Barton, octopuses have 3 hearts. It's also impossible to hum while holding your nose.
It's impossible to what?
Hum while holding your nose.
Not for a 3-hearted octopus, it's not, I bet.
I don't know. Picture
I'm
Perfect.
drinking coffee.
Picture Perfect's Dungeon Slave, 50 Canadian dollars. Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Who do we have on the stream today? I wonder who it could be.
It's Catherine of Skye! Hooray! And there was
Yay!
much rejoicing. That'll do, pig. Right, so I'm going to set up some...
I've got loads more.
I know. I'm just going to set these work areas up. You carry on reading that stuff out.
Okay. Mega Ultra Dave, £2 British. I reckon we have a Skye on the stream.
Barely.
Picture Perfect's Dungeon Slave, 20 Canadian dollars. Looks like Storme found a bug that his boot is too small to squish.
Yeah. I really would say though, guys, if you're thinking of buying this game, be prepared for a little bit of a rough ride initially. It has just gone into early access, so do not expect a bug-free existence. I mean, that's just the way of the world with any early access game. So.
Yeah, it's literally 2 days into the public's hands, so the devs are going to be working on those bugs for quite some time before it becomes really, really stable, I think.
They are indeed.
Corpse Hatch, $2.22. AI and hourly owl and AI. Thanks. That was lovely. Lars.
And you guys claim to like picture, and then you do that to her. How
This
harsh.
is kind of like abuse of text to speech. You
Really
poor
is.
thing. Oh no.
Oh man! You know what? Can I just before you count? Look at this, Catherine. Now this is on medium, medium difficulty, and look, there's virtually no fertile soil.
I see that. Wow, that's really rough.
There's there's a little patch over there. There's a little patch over here which is all covered with stuff.
Mm-hmm. There's some under the pollution over there.
And then there's
radiation.
Jeez. Wow, that's brutal. This is why I played on this. I knew that this is why I played on easy, because as soon as you start to ratchet up the difficulty, it gets much harder. Anyway, go on, read out some stuff, and I'll try and set something up here.
Lars says, crank out the drinks and just have a chat with us. Picture Perfect Dungeon Slave, 50 Canadian dollars. My donation to do some transport fever. Alex Barton, £2 British to the Flying Scotsman.
To Guggit, who goes by the name of Picture Perfect Dungeon Slave. Yes, so we will go and do some transport fever at the end of the stream. You've just guaranteed it, so we will definitely do that. Oh, and Mega Ultra Dave's here. Hi, Mega Ultra Dave.
Ogo free, $5. Tentacles? I heard a female voice said tentacles. And there was a wink smiley face. Picture Perfect Dungeon Slave, 25 Canadian dollars. Restart and make it hard mode all the way. We want to see Corpse Hatch die again.
if I could rename one of these, I don't think you can. Can you rename? No, you can't rename them. If I could rename to one of these to Corpse Hatch, I'd be happy to kill him for you. But unfortunately, you'll have to wait till they.
That's coming.
You'll have to wait for them to add that feature, and then we'll kill him repeatedly, probably.
Oh no.
Corpse Hatch doesn't mind. He's used to it by now. I've killed him so many times.
Boogaloo 1001, $5 US. I don't mind the chatting. It means I can listen to the hijinks while I play Stellaris. And another tongue twister, courtesy of Mega Ultra Dave. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Or even, she sells seashells by the seashore.
I tried.
You know, I've said this before. I'm sure I'll say it many times in the future. You are one of the most trying people I've ever met.
Yeah, thanks.
Jeez.
Go for it. Carry on. Is that?
You know I can't help it. That was the last one.
Oh, was that the last one? Hooray!
Now, yes.
Finally! Hooray! God. Oh man, I tell you what, we've lost quite a few people because I don't blame them because they must be like, well, I thought we were going to see some gameplay and like you did hardly anything and then the game crashed. Now you started again. I don't blame them. Oh, some of them just came back. That's nice of them.
David Hicks, £2. I thought you'd like it hard, Skye.
How very dare you? See what they're like? I don't know what to say to that. Right, let's let these guys go. So what do you do? Catherine? What did you do at the beginning? Like I'm setting up a trapper to start bringing some food in, and I'm setting up a field.
Yeah.
I just start with one, and then I'll add a second probably pretty soon, and then I go with before I do housing. I immediately go to building a scrapper and a recycler to start, getting plastic and steel coming in, and then I do the housing.
Okay, usually I do housing, and I also put in an extra well and a water tower or two, just in case. In one of my playthroughs, I had, was one of my test things, I had a heat wave come in really early. So.
Oh, that doesn't help.
But I like that idea of the scrapper. The only thing is, do you have enough people to run all those buildings?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm starting with one less, but it should still be fine because it's only one person in the scrapper and one person in the recycler.
Mm-hmm.
And it does give you a nice head start on the game. So, let's see, where's all the plastic? Yeah, I think I'm gonna put my recycler there. Cool, so that's that. So we want to get those built, and then the other thing that you want to build early on, guys, if you're doing this, you want to get a gate early on because that opens up the ability for people to enter your town. Your colony, your camp.
And then you can start, exploring the world map.
The first group that comes is always going to come with a specialist. I do need to get a second well going. Let's get another well going before I actually kill everybody. So let's. Where's my? Because you do start with a well, don't you?
You can look at the buildings menu to see if you have one.
No. Oh, hang on a second. Okay, so this is obviously harder on medium because you don't even get you don't even start with a well. Ouch.
Wow. Indeed.
Yeah. That's now you can't build wells on barren ground, so it needs to be at least normal ground. So that limits things as well. I might start off with a well down here and like work my way up from that. So if I put a well there, and then we can extend this road down all the way to this well. There we go. All right, so that'll at least get us into positive territory. That needs to get built first, so we'll make that high priority. Planks. We need some more planks. Go, guys. Yeah.
More super chats.
Cool.
Christian Peterson, 20 Danish kroner. It's not the last one.
Now, is that talking about something specific, or is that just like a generally deep and profound thing to say? Because it sounds deep and profound.
It's because you said, we said I was done with the super chats, and he's just making a point. No, you're not.
Oh, see, very clever, very clever. I thought he was like saying like something really deep.
I mean, we can take it that way.
It's not the last one. Ooh, what's he mean? It's not the last prophecy of God, or I don't know.
Picture Perfect's Dungeon Slave, 20 Canadian dollars. Looks like Skye Storme knows what hard means in a video game.
Stop it! Stop it! Damn you! Behave!
Alex Barton, £5 British. One morning, I shot an elephant in my pajamas. How he got into my pajamas, I'll never know.
See, the thing is, you didn't read that out with the right voice. Because you don't know where that comes from.
Yeah, thanks. Let's pick on that. Out of everything we've read tonight, let's do that, shall we?
Like, I'm sorry, when you miss a pop culture reference, when do I not pick you up on it?
Just like one time would be nice.
I mean, come on. Come on.
Like, seriously.
See, you don't even get that. Come on.
Uh-huh.
That's from South Park. Come on. Come on. Where was it? Yeah, that one from Alex Barton. That's Groucho Marx. How could you not have heard that? One morning I shot an elephant in my pajamas. How I got into my pajamas, I'll never know. That's my Groucho Marx impression.
I can do that voice if I wanted to.
That's no excuse. You should have
But
tried.
it might have been fun to hear you try.
Yeah. Try harder, damn it. We're not paying you at all. So try harder.
Thanks.
Okay, carry on.
Kyle T, £5 British. It's worth £5 to hear Pitcher say £6, 7 shillings and 6 pence.
It really
Also,
is.
gotta know, where does Skye's accent come from? I can't place it.
Where does my accent come from? From the valleys. From the valleys, that's where my accent comes from. The long tradition in the valleys.
Uh-huh. Sure.
No. Oh, rabbit! Is it a rabbit? No, it's a blooming rat. No, it's a no, it's a fierce mouse. It's a mouse that's
Fierce mouse, you said?
yeah, it's a mouse that's disguised itself as a rat to try and look fierce.
That's
Don't
one
mess
big
with me.
mouse.
I'm not a mouse. Really, I'm a rat. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Can you imagine a mouse?
Wow.
Seriously, can you imagine a mouse that's strapped like a rat, like rat headdress onto itself? Oh my god! I'm sorry. I've entertained myself there. You lot are probably all, what the hell is he on about? Grr, I'm fierce.
He looks pretty
Brilliant.
big. He could bite your kneecaps off.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm
Scary. Let's get some corn growing over there. Right, we've got the scrapper up, so let's get the work area assigned. Cool. We'll get the recycler up fairly soon. We've got all the stuff. They've just got to finish building it, and then we can get on with some houses. Hopefully, the gate. I've got to build the gate. The gate. We need 20 planks, which we haven't got. 15 concrete we've got. We've got the plastic. Almost got the metal. So let's get that going. And I've got 4 people left. I might put an extra person in the scrapper for a bit, just to get the extra metal. Right, we've completed the
Why would you say
recycler.
that?
What?
Every time you say that, put another one in the scrapper, grind them up.
Yeah.
You know?
Throw another kid in the scrapper. That's what I say. Let's put that work over there. So we're starting to bring in some plastic. I mean, to be honest, right now I don't necessarily need that plastic. Let's take that person out of there. Because we don't need plastic right now. We will need plastic for the housing, but for now, we can get away with it. Let's crack this up, because it's just a case of getting stuff built now. Is there another super chat to read?
Mega Ultra Dave, £2 says, take it deep. I'm just reading it out.
Excuse me?
That's exactly what it said.
Dave, I'll be having words with you after this stream in Discord.
Oh my goodness.
Don't think I won't. Oh, it's rabbit season.
And,
send out the fierce mouse. Rawr. I'll hunt the rabbits.
I can't wait until they have like rat breeding stables or something in the game.
It's going to be awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you guess what Picture Perfect's favourite game is?
Oh, can you not? Like, seriously?
Yeah, but like I know everybody else that's here has heard this several times, but Catherine's never heard it.
Like Dungeons and More Dungeons?
No. Oh, come on. Seriously. Picture. See, Picture's like a real.
Oh, favorite game, Picture Perfect.
She's,
well, clearly it's
she's a
Photoshop.
She's a real princess type.
Oh, no.
She likes like unicorns and rainbows.
Like My Little
and...
Pony game?
Yes, exactly. My Little Pony. That's her favourite game. And
Wow.
we're just waiting
Cool.
for the Slaughterhouse and Dog Food Cannery DLC to come out,
Uh-huh.
which I will be buying her.
Don't forget the Glue Factory.
I don't think that's going to be released. I think that's going to be one of these pay-to-win things. The Glue Factory, because once you can melt them down for glue, I mean, it's all over at that point.
It might be all over.
So, you know what? Seriously, I reckon if they released a My Little Pony Slaughterhouse and Dog Food Cannery set, I think that they would sell hundreds of thousands of those to the brothers of girls who've got My Little Ponies. Don't you think?
Probably. Oh, yes.
Hey, sis, can I borrow your My Little Pony for a minute? Oh, there you go. There it is. There's a tin back. Awesome sauce. Right. So, have you guys done everything? I think they've done pretty much everything. We just got to wait for them to finish the gate. What are we waiting on? We got. Have they finished? Yeah, there's still loads of stuff for them to collect over there. Still berries for them to collect. What are they doing? Oh, they're sleeping. Are they sleeping? Or resting? Yeah, some of them are just lying on the floor resting. Some of them are just, I think they're just tired.
Hi.
Are they? Yeah. No, they're just idling. They're just idle. Do some damn work, you bunch of slackers. Stop molesting that moose. That's a deer.
Does it matter whether? I mean, they shouldn't molest.
Oh
any
no,
big
no,
animal.
it makes all the difference. You should never
Like, it's
ever
okay if
molest
it's
a
a
moose.
deer.
Deer, help yourself. Help yourself. Just jump
dear.
straight in.
Oh dear.
So scrapper, yeah. I'm going to speed this up then and see if they all go back to work. They're just like sleeping on the ground. There's one guy working. Oh yeah, some occasional work going on. Oh, all my people are slacking off. No, they're starting to get on with it now. Ish.
No, I'm curious. You don't build the housing first. Do you think that has a negative effect on the colonists? Do they have like a bad mood buff or anything like that?
Initially, I don't think it makes really any difference at all. And I think overall, there's so much more benefit from getting the gate built. That it's worth sacrificing getting the housing built. But, you know, it's my personal opinion. I'm sure when people start to play the game in earnest, there'll be there's some people like min-maxing it and deciding like what is the best start and whatever. But I've got to like the specialists are so good that I can't see how a fast gate start isn't going to be better than like anything else.
No, I completely agree. One thing that I feel is missing from the game is the information about the colonists. And do they level up as they get, better at their jobs, or as they spend more time at their jobs? What effects does housing have on them? Or can they be grumpy the whole time? Or does it make them sleep for shorter amounts of time? That kind of thing. I really wish the game would tell us those details.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. This is what I was saying before about the help. The help never gives you any of the percentages, or in fact nothing in the game really does. It's like it'll say, educated workers get a performance boost or a productivity boost, but it doesn't tell you how much. Colonists without tools suffer a productivity penalty, but it doesn't tell you how much. So
it makes me wonder if, is that stuff just still in early access? The numbers are still up for grabs. Basically, devs are basically still, balancing? Or are they being vague on purpose for, gameplay reasons? Like, people might not want to know.
My guess is they're being vague on purpose. I think they're one of those developers that likes to keep everything hidden. And there you go. As soon as the gate gets built, you get your first group, which brings us in some more people so we can get more stuff done. They will have some more stuff with them, which is obviously a nice bonus. And you get a specialist. And this opens up the world map, which is, of course, awesome sauce. So we will accept those people in. That now gives me 6 people to use. The gate has got to be the way to go. It has got to be the way to go. And in order to get the gate built, you really need to go for the scrapper and certainly the scrapper, maybe not the recycler, but I think you might as well just get those built and the gate and just deal with everything from there. Let's go to the world map. Right, Platty, what are we going to get you to do? We don't need. I suppose we'll just start searching the place. So let's go on, search over there.
Now, I have a question for you.
Oh!
People have noticed in my videos that there are boxes near the gate. Can we harvest those in any way? Right.
Good question. See, there's some boxes over here. Not as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
Unless, now the gate is a storage in and of itself. So I am guessing that I don't know whether these boxes represent what's being stored in the gate. I'm guessing that they do.
Yeah, that makes sense actually, because you couldn't see inside necessarily.
Right. So
okay.
I can you harvest them? Not per se, but yes, because that's what's being stored in the gate. So people will come and pick them up and take them away.
I think the idea from some of my viewers was, hey, there's extra stuff over there, go and grab it. And so I chose one of my stockpiles and tried to put the area of gathering over it. And of course they don't light up because we already own them. So I think your supposition is the right one, that they are actually stored at the gate. That makes sense.
Woohoo! That was a result. plus 11 metal and 4 components. Nice. Very nice. All right, sweet. Okay, so now that we've got the gate built, we can start putting in some housing. So what are we going to want? We have got a population of 13, which means that I'm going to have to build 3 lots of housing, 3 lots of emergency shelters. So I am going to put my emergency shelters, and we'll put them down here. I'm going to leave a gap in front of the gate. And you know what? I was complaining that the game doesn't automatically keep things on the cursor. If you hold down the shift key, it does. And as far as I know, that's not in the help. I'm going to go and have a look at the help after this.
I believe it is actually.
Is
I
it?
was reading one of those. It's either in the tutorial or the help. I remember though reading about it.
Why can't I build that there? What the hell's in the way? I know that that's there, but that should. Oh, it's this nuclear waste that's in the way. Oh, damn it! So let's build on this side then. So
Just have the children pick it up in their little sandbox buckets, and they'll move it out of the way. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Of course, it'll be fine. Let's put a third one in, I guess, over here somewhere. Yeah. All right, off we go. Hooray.
All right, and another question that I had. I've had this question also in my comments, and Jamie says, if you make tents, the people will have kids. Have you found that to be true?
What, people having kids?
Because they're in tents where it only sleeps 2 people, i.e. they have time for intimate relations that may or may not be loud enough to disturb the people next door.
I haven't observed it, but the idea of people having kids, because I watched the launch announcement at PDXCon and the follow up where they were talking to the developers about it, and they were saying, yeah, but people do have babies, and then the babies grow up and become adults and then have babies of their own. So you should be expecting it. There's a Toon Army raid.
Yeah, that's General Pedro. Oh, he is awesome. So General Pedro is an artist, and he is actually creating one of my t-shirt designs right now, and he is so dang good. Can we post his link in the chat? Do you mind?
Can you in the
Can I send it to you
in the Hangouts chat if you
sure.
put the link in
Okay.
and then picture will post it up.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
And
awesome. Yeah.
and General Pedro, Catherine has been suggesting that I should get to know you, and perhaps avail myself of your staggering artistic talents. So,
He's great. He's so good.
We'll see about that, because
I have to admit, I have been slightly cheating on you during this stream, and I have been having General Pedro's stream on my right-hand side monitor as I've been watching your game progress, and oh my god, the t-shirt is looking so good. It's great.
I have to say, it's not the first time. It's not the first time.
Well, I've just met you. I mean,
Picture,
there hasn't been much.
picture,
No,
yes,
no,
yes.
no.
Picture, nanny giggles. I catch them. They're off watching other YouTubers or sneaking into Twitch for a quick watch.
How many people are you talking about? Wow.
Yeah. It's never ending. I don't know why I bother sometimes.
Wow.
I don't know why I bother getting out of bed.
The power of the YouTubes, right? Yeah.
Indeed. Right, we've got our first science points. That was quick and painless. Hooray! And there was much.
Hooray!
That'll do, pig. And now that we've got that, so what am I going to pick up in the tech tree? Oh, communal eating. Yeah, definitely. I think first place to go has to be communal eating, because it doubles your food, or at least it doubles a portion of your food, which is like either your vegetables or insects or whatever. Can also double your meat, for example. So let's grab communal eating, and that of course means that I want to get a cookhouse going. Cookhouse, which I'm gonna throw in. Where am I going to throw this in? I'm probably going to throw this in kind of just like here, maybe. Yeah, that'll do fine. And I've deliberately spaced this out a little bit. So, am I going to make the houses priority, or am I going to make the cookhouse priority? I think I should probably at this point, even though I'd really like to get the cookhouse going first, I think at this point it's probably a good idea to get the houses completed first. So we'll make the houses a priority, but that means we need some planks coming in. Now I've got 6 people, so we've got some planks over here. Let's see. Oh yeah, we see we've exhausted all the planks from here. How are we doing for concrete? Yeah, we need concrete as well. What I'm tempted to do, and I think I'm actually going to do, it's not a bad idea, I think this, and that is I'm going to put in a second stockpile. Yeah, I'm going to put in a second stockpile. And since it doesn't require any construction materials, I'm going to make that high priority, so they'll just hopefully come and just build it with a bit of luck. And then we can have a second work area set up. So that one's going to be concrete, and then I could set up a second one to pick up the planks. I think it's a reasonable idea. So move work area. Come and get me some planks. We need loads of planks.
Another water well as well.
I do need another one. I've got like 200 in stock. I'm only losing 1 at the moment. Specialist is ready for action. Get me. Let's see. Yeah, I might as well just get all of these science points. Hooray! That gives me 200 science points. What else can I pick up? Probably. I could go energy production and get junk recycling. But I'd need parts. Well, I could get energy production, and I could do solar panels. To get wind turbine, which is the better option, you need parts. And you need the power before you can get the mechanic shop, which produces parts. So I think it's actually worth waiting until we get some parts, either from random events or out on the world map before we go down there. We've got a wandering merchant. Hooray! Oh, I wonder if he's going to be the one who's got the... Yes! Look! Can you see the chirpy? That's a chirpy. Isn't that cool?
I am loving to see this when the stream catches up for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a few seconds behind, I think.
It's so
Don't see him yet.
cute.
It's a chirpy.
Aww.
Oh, that is so adorable.
How cool is that?
Oh.
Isn't it awesome when they slip in little Easter eggs? A little city skylines reference. That is so cool. That, you know what? It's probably a complete accident. They're like, that's not a chirp. It wasn't meant to be a chirp. It was just a random, like, kind of stuffed toy. It's only a complete accident that it resembles Chirpy. We'll see. Kim Larson says, is Kim Larson the first super chat, or have we got others?
No.
Oh, go on. Catch up to Kim, because I want to answer his question.
Okay. Ogre 333 $3.33. Sky Storm is taking it in a number of different ways.
They were?
Oh yeah, exactly.
What?
I don't know.
How very dare you?
Alex Barton, £5. A rough-coated, dough-faced, thoughtful ploughman strode through the streets of Scarborough. After falling into a slough, he coughed and hiccuped. I don't know.
I think that's just showing off the ridiculousness of the English language with all of the all the pronunciations, all the different pronunciations of O-U-G-H.
Which thankfully is not a tongue twister for me.
Yeah, thank God. Send more tongue twisters for picture. She loves them so much. After every stream, she always says to me, "Oh, I wish there'd been some more tongue twisters." Yeah,
that's totally how that conversation
totally
goes.
It's totally true.
Picture Perfect Stunting Slave, $20 Canadian. Skystorm trying to get the kids to do some work by yelling at them for being idle.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ogre 333, 10 US dollars. There needs to be some guards / turrets at the gate, maybe a taskmaster to keep people working. And then he says picture perfect in leather boots and a whip.
No, what I need is a blooming taskmaster to keep picture perfect working. and keep her in line.
Oh, really?
Ooh, have I got somebody irradiated? One of our children has become irradiated. Hooray!
Where? Oh. Yeah, it goes in with your evil plans.
Absolutely.
And then Kim Larson, 20 Norwegian kroner. When will you try Satisfactory?
Kim, when will I try Satisfactory? To be honest, it's kind of up to Catherine now, because she's threatened to teach me.
Yes, I might have to threaten some more. Because I have sensed certain resistances on your side, but don't worry. Resistance is futile.
I knew you were going there. I knew you were going there.
Tentacled.
We've got an irradiated child now. Normally I wouldn't bother, obviously, but I suppose I need to make like at least some tentative kind of effort to save the kid's life. So we'll throw in a medical tent. What do we need? We are short of plastic, so it's going to be a race against time, which obviously, hopefully, the child will lose. But you know, we can only keep our fingers crossed. We've got our specialist again. Yeah, just go and get the rest of the scavenging of the points. All right, so we've got a bunch of points, but there's to be honest, there's no point spending them at the moment. Okay. The next thing, once we've got all this stuff built, the next thing is going to be to get a tool maker and a tailor. Is that pretty much the way you'd go, Catherine?
Yes, yeah. That sounds right to me.
Cool. Oh, we're getting the cookhouse built. Excellent. How are we doing with... Oh, look. Well, we're 99% with the corn. That's okay. So now they're going to start harvesting the corn. And then, now that we've got the cookhouse, we can set this up. Yeah, it's set up for veggie meals. The one thing that I do need to set up then, because we're going to get the corn coming in, but we also need firewood. So this is like any type of vegetables, but we need some firewood as well. So I need to get the logging camp, or the logger. Where is it? Here we go. Logging camp. I was right the first time. We need to get a logging camp set up. I'm going to set it up. Where are we going to set it up? Yeah, I'm going to have to set it up this side, I think. I'll leave a little bit of a gap. So let's get you set up. Oh, you know what? I might pop you that side. There, maybe. Yeah. Let's get the logging camp in there. What do we need for that? We need 10 planks and... we're short planks. We're always short planks. Where's some more planks? So this is the thing when you start playing it on the harder levels. It does actually get harder. Now then, behave. We've got company here.
It was an obvious one.
Yeah, the funniest thing though is me acting as if Catherine is so innocent.
I am innocent. What are you talking about?
I didn't say.
You should have seen how people broke me during my stream by making me
anything.
blush so terribly on Thursday. They were partially wonderful and mostly to blame. They were completely to blame. Now that I mention it, yes.
I didn't say anything. I think you're hallucinating, Catherine. You've been awake too long. You've started to see. You're hearing voices now.
What? Oh, where am I?
Dumpster diving. 2 tools and 2 clothing. Oh god, this is risky. I'm gonna do it, but it's risky. Please pay off. Please pay off. Please pay off. Oh, God, I got an infected colonist and 12 plastic. Well, you know what? The plastic is actually very useful, but not as useful as the 2 tools and the 2 clothes would have been. Oh, man, I'm in trouble now because I am actually out of tools. Let's see if we can't find something. Come on, Platty. Find some tools. Find some tools. Come on. You can do it. You know you can do it. Oh, but blooming plastic. Of course, now I find plastic.
Oh my goodness, some of these super chats.
Yeah, people are sending me tongue twisters.
Oh, really?
That's your fault. You
Really?
asked for that. Yes.
That's funny. That's just what I was going to say to you. You keep asking for these super chats. So. Oh my God! Now I've got 2 people who rate. Okay, okay, guys. I am going to tell you straight up. Playing this on medium settings is way harder than playing it on the easy settings. Like this is, you're really gonna have to seriously think hard about like every step, and I think you're gonna lose people whatever you do. I've got 2 kids here, so I really need to get this built. We need 4 more planks. Let's crank this up to high. And even then, Aria's half dead already. So I'm probably going to have to put 2 people into the medical camp just to get her treated quickly enough so that she doesn't die. Wow. This is challenging. This is challenging. And I also need to get the logging camp built so that I can start producing the extra food, because at the moment they're just gonna be scoffing the raw vegetables when they get harvested. Yeah, we've already had a harvest, and they must have scoffed the vegetables. Oh, this is not good. Oh, they're infected rather than radiated. Sorry, it's an infectious disease. No, is it? I think it is.
What do you want?
Yeah, it's a disease. Okay. Now, hang on. Are they contagious? Well, they consume twice the amount of water as healthy colonists. Oh no!
Wow.
I'm down to 94 water. So that's why I'm getting. So really, I need to put in another well. Wow. Okay. Let's just crank this up. We are low on food. I need to get a second field going. Like I can't really get fishermen going because they're like that's quite a long way away. I did put in a trapper, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I've only got 1 person working at the trapper. I could put a second in. Oh man, I would. Okay, I think what we're going to have to do is do some scavenging on the map, on the world map, because we've got this. You start off with like 38 jerky. In this case, you always start off with this farm, and there's a bunch of jerky in there. So I think we're going to have to go and bring that in to like tide us over. But this is substantially harder. I tell you what it's like playing on the most difficult settings. Like, I can't even begin to tell you. It's a bit scary, don't you think, Catherine?
Yeah, it is. You know, I started my playthrough on YouTube on partial medium settings, partial easy settings. And it was definitely much harder than my test playthrough, which was all on easy. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, it's a big step up in difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
So we're low on food. Well, we can try and survive on some berries for a bit. Yeah, I really need to get this cookhouse going. So I really need to get the logging camp going. Man. But I really need to get the medical tech going. Oh dear. Do I sacrifice the child? I mean, I want to. But I suppose I shouldn't. God.
Yeah, you still
the
gotta feed them
impositions.
until they grow up. I mean, you could always let them die, and then, but then who knows what kind of a mood hit your rest of your colonists are gonna take.
Yeah, the worst thing is when they do die, you can't even cannibalize them. I mean,
Yeah.
what's more useless than a child? A dead child you can't eat.
Well, if they
I
die
mean-
of hunger, there's not gonna be much meat on the bones anyway. You know.
Yeah, but you could probably make a decent soup.
Oh.
That. Oh dear, I had very bad visions there. No.
Skin can
No,
obviously
no.
skin can obviously be flayed off and turned into a nice jacket.
Oh dear.
Well, it depends how small the kid is. I mean, maybe a waistcoat or
Can we not?
a baby bandana.
Oh wow.
Is that going too
Wow,
far?
this is getting dark, man.
that going too
Way
far?
dark. Turn on the
Yeah.
lights,
Right.
chat. Please help us here.
You know
Oh my
what?
God.
If I grab this plastic, yeah, let's grab that plastic. With the plastic coming in, I can then take a person. I've got 2 people in the recycle. Let's take them out for a bit to give us an extra couple of people to bring in like some extra planks and stuff. But I am gonna have to get a sawmill going like ASAP to keep the planks coming in because we're running out of planks. Where is my sawmill? Here's my sawmill, for which I need 6 planks, 6 concrete. So we've got concrete, we've got metal. Yeah, it's just planks again. Good lord. It's never ending. Let's put this in. I guess if we put this in over here, along with this one, then we can kind of maintain this as a forest area, which kind of works.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, sawmill, logging camp. We need logs. We need logs. Do I get the... Yeah. Do I prioritise the logging camp? Okay, so the medical tent's almost built. Hooray! That's good news. Let's speed this up, get that finished. So we've got a medical tent. Hooray! Let's put an extra person in there because we've got a couple of sick people. Let's see if we can't get them healed ASAP. Come on, go to work, damn you! Heal them before the poor people die. They're still idling.
Yeah, I find that sometimes frustrating too. They seem to work on the wrong buildings, even if you have them prioritized properly.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, they're treating now. 64%. Hooray! While we're getting that done, I still need to get some. Mind you, if we can heal one of these people, we should then be okay for water. So hopefully, let's see if that actually pans out. Oh come on! They've stopped working again. Go back and heal them. Come on, there's 2 of you for heaven's sake. Oh,
I hate that when workers leave in the middle of a job.
I know, it drives you crazy,
Yeah.
doesn't it? We've got a commotion in the colony. 2 people fighting. Now, I can punish the instigator, I can punish the aggressor. Basically, whichever one you choose will alienate half of the people in the camp. You can give them medicine, or you can let them fight, which basically alienates everybody in the camp. So, I think what we will do...
I believe that any option costs medicine, if I remember correctly.
It ends up costing you medicine because they're injured like one way or another. Actually, I think the first 2, I'm not sure. See, it's both are now bruised and bleeding anyway. So, go on, I'll give them the blooming medicine. +1 happiness to the colony. Hooray!
Yay!
Yay!
Hooray! One happy thing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God,
I
it's-
like this. You know, all of this threatening children to be irradiated and then put into mines and eaten and turned into coats and
Yeah.
soup and yay! We let the people not fight anymore. We gave them medicine. One happiness.
Oh, I've just thought of a great, awesome thing would be to get the kids, and then when they misbehave, throw them into a pit with the fierce mouse.
Oh no!
The thing is, like, I mean, the fierce mouse. I mean, yes, granted, he is fierce, but he's still a mouse. I think we'd have to like tie the kids' hands behind their back and tie their feet together or something, and throw them into the pit and let the fierce mouse gnaw them slowly to death.
Well, it depends how many
Would that
mice
work?
you put in there.
Would that work?
You know, if it's enough mice, you don't even have to tie them up. It would be rough times.
We got some super chats, I believe. Picture.
We have a few super chats.
Oh,
Yes.
read them out then. Read them out.
Ogre 333, $3 and 33 cents. The
Can I just say, Ogre, thank you so much for the just the sheer persistence of your tweets, of your super chats of $3.33. Love it.
the game needs a book of laws.
Some kind of Book of Laws type feature, I think would be a good addition to the game, and I'll also say it really wouldn't surprise me if they did it. Don't you think, Catherine?
Oh, you mean kind of like Frostpunk has their thing where you can choose policies and stuff? Yeah.
Yes. It
That makes
really,
sense.
really wouldn't surprise me to see that.
Yeah.
Picture Perfect Dungeon
Whoa.
Slave, 10 Canadian dollars. Skystorm, a taskmaster to keep Picture Perfect working. Start paying me and I'll get back to work.
Oh no, that's not the way it works, Gug.
Big L, $25. Still following you, Skye.
Oh, Big Al! How you doing, Big Al? Big Al was one of my bonehead patrons. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Alex Barton, £5. Would you rather be born with an elephant trunk or a giraffe neck? Just Alex being Alex.
I think it's a great
Alex.
question.
Alex.
I mean, they're pluses for both. I mean, the giraffe neck, it's very sexy looking, all those animal print going on there, and you'd really stand out in a crowd. But on the other hand, the elephant trunk is kind of like a tentacle, and you could really use it to increase your productivity. So yeah, all the options. Let's have both. Maybe several trunks, like tentacles.
I'm just going to say, Alex, how did you find out? How did you find out I was born with an elephant trunk? In your dreams, Alex. In your dreams. See you in Discord after. We've got a meteor shower coming in.
Oh dear.
Oh no!
Wow.
Larger meteorites can hit buildings and make serious damage. Reserve enough construction materials for repairs. Well, fortunately, we're not too bad off for construction materials. We could do with some more planks, but at least we've got the sawmill going. Have enough carriers at hand to do the repairs. Build better shelters to keep your colonists safe. You know, I do wonder if there shouldn't be like a button, like an emergency button that you shouldn't press to send people back to their homes to just take shelter. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Yeah, and there's been a couple of situations where I wanted to call people back, or have them focus on other things. Like I had one of those plague events in my colony, and I forgot. I think it's called plague or pandemic or something like that. And it was pretty rough, but I would rather the people stay in their homes instead of spreading disease around. So I kind of like hired extra people at different workplaces to get the carriers all to stay in one place and away from the infected.
Okay, so we need another water well, which is it's gonna have to be just this side of this building. You know what? It said that infected people drink twice as much water, but I've now healed the 2 infected people, and my water balance has not changed. So, that was either a lie or it's not reflected in the balance, which is kind of weird. So in that case, this is now a very high priority because we've only got like 10 water left. Come here. Oh man. Okay, this is one thing that I do find annoying. If the top bar, if you're trying to mouse over the top bar, but you've got something underneath it like nuclear waste, then it should default to the top bar thing, but a lot of the time it doesn't. It's not showing the top bar because it's picking up the radiation thing. So yeah, they need to work on that because it's blooming annoying. Anyway, so yeah, we've got like 10 water left. Can we get this thing built before we run out of water? Because people are going to die as soon as you run out of water. People start dying quite quickly.
Wow. Yeah.
We just need a little bit of concrete and then build it. And building these doesn't actually take that long, so we might. Oh, we're down to 2 water, 1 water. Build it. Build the darn thing. It's high priority. Okay,
Wow.
We're out of water. Dehydration's going to set in any minute. Come on. Come on. Like, seriously, like, it's high priority. Somebody come and build the darn thing. They're going off and doing other things which are not set at high priority. Why do they always do this to me? Every game. Every game I play. Oh, come on. Build it, damn you. Oh, God. Right, so this is the... Oh, this is the plastic. Yeah, bring me the plastic back. Cool. And then go and scavenge some jerky. Good plan. Give us a bit more food. But the food... See, now that we've got the veggie meals being made, our food is going a lot further, which is pretty good news. All right, so... are they ever going to build this blooming well? No, they're still not building the well. Oh, man. And, oh, God, we've got another person stuck.
Oh, no.
No. You know, this is actually, like, really bad. Yeah, this is something the developers are going to have to get to work on really quickly because it's a game killer. Because there doesn't seem to be any way around it. So, man. John Tottenham's just pointed out that I should have kicked the 2 medical people out. He's quite right. Well, I've got room for these people, so I might as well bring them in because they'll bring in some stuff with them. And the extra corn will certainly be useful, and the extra tools will be useful. So go on, bring them in. Let's kick these guys out of here because we don't have anybody sick at the moment. And yeah, see, he is going to die, and there's nothing that you can do about it.
Dang it.
There's nothing that you can do about it. Because you don't have any control over them. You can't say, like, go over here, or... there's no way to unstick them. So, I think, guys, at that point... well, I did at least get the second well built, so we're okay for water. I've just depleted the plank. You know, I guess we'll watch the meteor shower destroy my camp. And
You said that. It's like, it's festive. Let's watch this thing.
yes, let's watch them all get killed. Maybe a child will get struck by a meteor.
No.
That'd be a nice way to end this. And then we're going to pop into Transport Fever for the last 15 minutes. Yes! Syndrome's like, it's Transport Fever time! It's Transport Fever time! Yes, it's going to be Transport Fever time very soon. Oh, go on, go for a hunt. Ah, they got nothing. Oh, great job, well done. The meteor shower is going to be coming in anytime soon. Is it worth? Yeah, just bring this stuff back, and then go and get some more. So, like, everything was going not too bad. I'm pretty sure that we could have a pretty nice, successful camp going from there. So the start does work, even on medium settings. I think I would have to be maybe a little bit more careful on hard settings. Mind you, on hard settings, you've got even more impetus to get the gate built quickly, because you've got one less person, and another person's got bloomin' stuck. Look.
Gee.
Yeah, that's game over. Oh no, no, he moved, and then he's got stuck over here. I've got to say, I'm actually not very impressed with this. Every game I have played, I have run into a serious game-ending bug so far.
Wait, that guy moved.
Yeah.
Oh, but he keeps getting stuck. You know, I found a couple of people. Does it say what he's doing? Because I found a couple of people that stood there and were like running or doing some weird animation.
Oh.
And it said they were playing or something.
Okay, here comes the destruction. Holy crap.
Oh dear.
Oh my God. Let's slow it down a little. Oh my God, it leaves craters. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, that would have been really bad if it actually left craters that you couldn't use. Oh, but look at this. This building needs to be... Man, 9 bloomin'... Wow. This is bad news.
Wow. Well, that's festive.
Where's the... Oh, it's the well. No, not my well. Repair it quick. And my recycler.
Oh no.
No! Cookhouse is critically damaged. Get the cookhouse repaired.
Oh.
Ouch! Oh, and the trapper. Where's the that's the trapper.
Wow, building's on fire.
No! Come on, you bunch of slackers. Put it out. We can't, because the well's damaged. Okay,
Ooh.
okay, they've put that fire out. What are these guys? Oh, it's rabbit season again. Go on. Oh, come on! Okay, yeah. Man, it's bad news. It's bad news.
Before you leave the game, there was a super chat from Ogre333 from a while back, just asking if you can have a look at security in the research tree. Just wants to see it.
Oh, okay. It's got essentially nothing to do with security. You've got not really. The only bit of security is the general storage, which helps to protect a little bit against thieves. A reinforced shipping container able to withstand the elements and thieves. But other than that, not really. The hazmat engineering allows you to remove the pollution deposits, the radioactive puddles lying around. And then the medical centre is literally just a medical centre, and I don't see what the medical centre has got to do with security. So there you go. That's the security tree. Makes absolutely no sense to anyone. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it.
That's one of the things that kind of surprised me in the game is like there don't seem to be any weapons in the game or any kind of defense. And I wonder if there's ever going to be enemies or if it's just going to be kind of us against the elements, essentially.
I would guess at some point that there's got to be something like that. I can't see how there can not be. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Usually, for example, there's a wild boar wandering around somewhere. I know we've got a deer wandering around here, so maybe
I've had
we
boar in
haven't.
my colonies, but they never attack my colonists at all.
Yeah, I'm thinking that made me think that at some point you're going to be able to hunt those things or something. But also, you know, you're going to have bandits showing up, and you do have bandits showing up, and they'll maybe do a little bit of stealing or something. But surely at some point there's going to be some kind of ability to build, like, I don't know, like watchtowers or some kind of defensive structure or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe there won't be any combat. Maybe I'm completely mental. I certainly wouldn't rule that out.
Oh, hey, Geekism is here again.
Yay!
CN Blue One Day says, "Hi KOS, you're so wonderful."
Aw, thank you so very much.
Aww. Are we done with this? I think we're done with this, aren't we?
Well, I have a related event going on. Apparently, there's either nuclear fallout happening at my house or it's snowing. I can't decide which. That seemed game related, so I thought I'd say.
The guy who was stuck has now moved.
Oh,
But
there he goes again. Yeah, look at that. That is so weird. I wonder what gets him stuck, and I wonder what gets him free.
I've got to say, this really puts me off, because am I really willing to invest a bunch of time in a game when, like, the odds seem to be in the direction of, at some point the game's going to screw up? So yeah, it's not great. I may just kind of hope and pray that there's going to be a patch or an update from the developers where they go, oh yeah, okay, we know people are getting stuck, we fixed it. Because otherwise my current series is dead. So.
Oh, that's so sad.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to save this as I mean, I can't see me actually using this again, but let's save that as is. And then I'm going to exit this. We're going to pop very quickly into Transport Fever, and I'm going to give Catherine a little look around, and we'll just talk some nonsense for the last 10 or 12 minutes. You know, as we do frequently do.
I like this frequently thing, yeah. Considering we just started first time talking today.
Hell yeah. So I need to change the game capture, don't I? I need to get Transport Fever running first. Where are we? There's Transport Fever. Oh my god, I haven't been in Transport Fever for so long. What do I want to do? I want to get Transport Fever. Where are you, Transport Fever?
Pep says it might be related to game speed because at 3 times faster he went between 2 positions. Now at 2 times speed, it's solved. Interesting.
Huh.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure I changed speeds though while I was playing before. So I'm not sure about that. Ew.
We have some super chats to catch up on.
Do we?
Yes.
Go for it. Read them out then.
Christian Peterson, 50 Danish kroner. Skye, you sound like a concentration camp.
What exactly does a concentration camp sound like?
I mean, I don't know.
That's just crazy talk. All right, Transport Fever. Let's load up. I have no idea what we're like. What the hell is this? I guess that's the last thing that I was doing. Well, let's have a look. Yeah, I guess.
Alan Gann, £6.66. super sweet Sunday stream.
Oh, thank you, Alan.
Mega Ultra Dave just did a £2 donation and said choo choo.
Indeed.
Yay!
And I have a couple of tongue twisters that I really, really don't want to say.
Are they rude or just very tongue twistery?
They're very. One of them has lots of THs that I'm just not going to get through.
Oh, awesome. I'll read that
Oh
one out
no!
Do you want me to do that one first?
then. I just want you to do that for the rest of the night, frankly.
No. Talks number 666, £5. I fought a fort, but the fort that I fought wasn't the fort that I thought I fought.
And now say it with THs.
I can't. You know I can't.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh,
Kyle...
poor picture. I feel so sorry for you.
No, you don't. You
No.
liar. You
No,
love
I
it.
really, really don't.
And I've got two more. Kyle T, £10. Free sweet switched swish witches watch free washed. So I can't do that.
Yeah, let's move on, shall we?
Can I please? I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's move on.
You asked them
Good
to
attempt.
do that to
Good
me.
attempt. I know. I don't regret it.
I do.
Well, yeah, that was the point. We should get Catherine to read some out, shouldn't we?
Yes.
Certainly, I'd be happy to.
See, did you see Picture's reaction then? She's like, it's a totally different story where we're picking on somebody else other than her. Then she's like, oh yeah, pile in, no mercy.
Oh, I don't mind. I enjoy. There's a poem out there that I really want to do for my channel. It's this one that's the whole ridiculousness of the English language. I don't know if you've seen that one or not. It's very long and has all kinds of words that you might get tripped up on. So that's in my itinerary for the future. I can handle it, chat. Let's see your tongue twisters.
Please send me a link when you do that.
I will. Do you want the original? It's in text form. I can send you a link to that too.
Well, yeah, obviously. But mainly, I just want to listen to you attempt to. Should be awesome.
Oh yes, it's going to be delightful. I've done some poetry readings on my channel as well.
Now, for the people who have stuck around for a bit of good old transport fever, hopefully you're in for a bit of a treat when it finally finishes loading up. Here we go. I thought, oh god, I've got to play some more transport fever. Right, here we are. Let's turn off some stuff.
Ergo free just donated another $3.33 and said, "Baby lion and kid fighting pit."
Oh, what a brilliant idea! No, to be fair, baby lions have got to learn too.
But baby lions are adorable.
And they also need snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we could hamstring the children or something to make sure that the lions don't get injured. They're baby lions. They're cute. So, Catherine, shall I? You know what? Let me turn off the industry.
Yeah, tell me all about this. I don't think I've been on this website ever before.
So this is my EPEC map. The EPEC challenge was every product to every city.
Wow.
So I have to manufacture every single product in the game and deliver every one of those products to every one of the cities. And this is a very large map.
How many products are we talking about?
We're talking
around 50 or 100.
Oh
or...
no! We're talking like there are 6 different products.
Oh right, okay.
But I have to keep a continuous supply of those products to every city. Yeah, if we go down here to Biggleswade, and
I'm not even going to say what I think about this, but that's okay.
Yeah, so we have to provide tools and food and goods and construction materials and machines and fuel to every city. But in terms of how many cities there are on this map, God, I've forgotten where everything is. It's been so long. Oh, look, Alextown on the Thomas. I'd forgotten about Alextown on the Thomas. Yeah, we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We've got like 18 cities. And the Apex Challenge itself hasn't proven to be like so tremendously difficult. But it's when I started to decorate the place, and that's where things have like become kind of staggeringly cool. Let me actually get the game running so that we can actually see things going on. This is the Chudley Valley, and if you haven't seen this before, Catherine, which I don't think you have,
No, I haven't.
the Chudley Valley is just simply gorgeous.
It looks lovely.
And basically, the further you go into the Chudley Valley, the better it looks. So I think I'm going to look for one of the mallards. We'll have a bit of a ride.
Oh, you are? The mallard is my favorite train.
We'll have a bit of a ride on the
Aw.
mallard. Here we go.
Love the A4.
This'll
So
do.
good.
We'll have a ride on the Alan Gan. See, Alan's been super chatting tonight, and we're going to ride on his train. So here you go, Alan.
Woohoo.
You'll enjoy this. Yeah, let's jump on board first person, and we'll do a full ride from Biggleswade through the Chudley Valley. And I'm probably gonna speed this up.
Hyphen NJ donated $2 and said, "All aboard night train." Kids, ask your parents.
See, you're so rubbish, picture. You don't put any
Thanks.
feeling into it. Should be all aboard night train. Kids ask parents. See, like put some. For God's sake, woman, put some feeling into it. She's gonna hit me so hard after this stream.
Oh dear.
She's gonna, because
Wear armor.
now that
Wear armor.
she's stalkily moved in next door. Or see, she's scary when she gets like this. Like, you'll suffer after, mister.
Oh yeah, you'll pay.
Oh yeah. So we go through this this little kind of tunnel complex here, and then we enter into the Chudley Valley, and the view when you come out of this tunnel here is just delicious. And we slowly descend into the valley, and then you get all these little patchwork fields, and we go through the next station coming up is Chudley, the town of Chudley, and then after Chudley we continue on and we pass Little Chudley, the village of Little Chudley. on the right hand side. I'll point that out when we come to it. But the Chudley Valley has got some real sights in it. I've got a spiral. It's like the Bricio. It's modelled on the Bricio spiral.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen a spiral viaduct?
I've seen one with model trains, but I've never seen one IRL.
Oh. I'll show you the Bricio. I'll show you the Bricio spiral.
Nice. Okay.
But I've got to say, I am very pleased with how this is all turning out. I really need to freaking get on with this because I have got so much to finish before Transport Fever 2 comes out. And I desperately want to get this finished.
Yeah, how do you feel about Transport 2? I've seen some of the some promotional videos and stuff and things.
Yeah, I am
looking tasty.
I'm very excited about Transport Fever 2. It looks, I mean, it's just Transport Fever improved in many ways. And oh, look, mom, look, cows. No, sheep. those are the sheep.
Waves to cows, waves to sheep.
Those are the sheep. There's little Chudley. There's little
Aw, this
Chudley
is
on the
so
right hand
pretty.
side. The little village down there, and there's a you can't really see it, but up above little Chudley there is a stone quarry. So I'll give you a glimpse of the stone quarry as well. And it's I gotta say, it is just gorgeous. If you Transport Fever is one of those games that you really get out what you put into it. If you can take the time and effort to really decorate the game. Oh, there's little cows. Mum, cows.
Aw.
Then you really get back what you put into it. You can produce some genuinely gorgeous like vistas in the game.
Wow.
It's just super. And then we're just heading into the town of Aspatria. So there you go. That's the Chudley Valley.
It's so relaxing to watch this. It's
Oh,
yeah, just hang out here and watch and go along the tracks.
It really, really is. I'll just show you a few highlights to wrap up because we're already over time, but like, who the hell cares? We'll spend a few extra minutes. So this is the my version of the Briseau Spiral, and I absolutely love it. And as you can see, it's all old. I've tried to make it feel like an old stone viaduct. We've got the old stone bridges.
Oh, nice. Wow, that is gorgeous. It's so graceful and elegant. That is really pretty. Sorry, to chat. Sorry, my commentary is delayed. I'm watching the stream the same as you are, and I'm only just seeing it now.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sort of sitting here going, "Oh, I can't wait to hear your reaction."
Yes, the fluttering of my heart. It's like, oh, trains.
I think that was
nice.
I think putting that in was like one of my best episodes. I really loved that. And then let me show you kind of one of the. Oh, you know what? I need to show you Biggleswade Airport because like one of the best things about the airports is the car parks. The car parks. I tried to really let this have the feel of those big, expansive airport car parks where you literally have car parks that just go on forever with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cars. And so I did it, and I put in like this is one of several car parks around the place.
Wow.
And they're all individual cars.
Huh. It looks like they're fairly full in general. I mean, they're not like empty, all of them. So.
Oh no. Let's have a little run across the car park so you can see all of the cars. Oh God, it took me ages to put all these cars in. Let me tell you. crazy about it.
You put them in yourself, or there are people driving in there?
Oh no, these are all placed.
Oh, that's decoration.
Oh
I
yeah.
see.
Yeah, they're all decorations.
Ah, wow.
Oh yeah. And then so you've got all of those, and then you've got another similar car park on the other side. It's a little bit smaller, but similar car park on the other side. And then there's another car park which is kind of like a spirally thing in the middle. So yeah. And then we've got the elevated little kind of mini trains running through, and there's trams running through. So I do like the airport. The airport's turning out very, very nicely.
That's
I've
really
still got work to do on it, and I've already spent a fair amount of time on it.
Wow.
So
nice.
There you go. So that's the airport. Well, let's just show you a couple of other little. This is another like nice valley. This was the first valley that I kind of did the patchwork fields in, and the whole patchwork fields thing in this game, I think produces some really spectacular effects. You can, I mean, it's verging on the photorealistic, the level of detail that you can get. I absolutely love it.
Indeed.
Craig, why is your mom pissed off at you? Is it past your bedtime? I'm thinking it might be. And then, see, then you've got the riverside town of Wellington, which, the towns in Transport Fever tend to just kind of grow in circles. They're all like pretty much blobs.
Right.
But I played around with trying to get a town to grow in a particular direction.
Ooh.
And I managed to come up with this in Wellington.
Huh.
And
Wow.
managed to get it to grow on both sides of the river and like expand along the river rather than expanding kind of outwards.
That looks really nice, and I think it's more realistic because, you know, river-based cities are often, you know, very close to the water because of the transport possibilities and
Yeah.
and the view and the property values and such.
So yeah. This was one of my kind of triumphs in terms of the mechanics of the game, because I often in games try and like play around with the mechanics and see what I can get it to do, and like a lot of the time it goes horrendously wrong, but
It does. Oh
yeah.
no.
This is the project that I'm working on at the moment, which is going to be like a big oil refinery with like loads and loads of docks and loads and loads of big oil storage tanks and stuff like that, and a big freight yard and stuff. But that's a work in progress. That was the last thing that I was working on. I really need to finish that.
That's
And
pretty
then
cool.
and then over here, go on.
There's a nice message from Kyle T that says, picture Catherine, Skye. Thank you all for making my first live stream a pleasure. It's been a privilege listening to you all prattle. Hopefully I'll catch the next one.
Oh,
That's so nice.
look forward to seeing it at the next one, Kyle. And then and over here I've got my power station.
Wow.
I did kind of like my power station. This I got to say, like a big props to the modder who put this all together, all these buildings and whatever. He did a really good job on it. It is so cool, the stuff that you can do. I really wish that Transport Fever had gained more popularity than it seems to have, because boy it deserves like way more. The modding community have done a fantastic job with it.
I was going to say that if you are going to hopefully leap into my hands for hand-holding during Factorio, I'll leap into your hands for this kind of thing. Because when I started playing Transport Fever, I found it very, very, very slow. And I talked to several people who say, oh yeah, I just cheat in some money and that's how they play the game. So I'm kind of curious on how you start, and if you just play a sandbox kind of a game. And I'm wondering if that's why a lot of people don't play it, or it's not popular or something like that.
I think, first of all, the game at the beginning, unless you actually know what you're doing, it can be kind of tough.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's maybe one of the first things that puts people off. But no, if you know what you're doing, making money in the game on anything but the hardest level is pretty damn easy.
Okay.
This is the busiest station on the entire map.
Wow.
And there's
Oh my god.
there's
All those trains.
yeah, it's just like constant trains coming through like all the time.
It's so nice to see them there. The freight cars and everything. Wow, they look good.
And you see the road freight yard.
Mm-hmm.
There are some great mods in the game that allow you to create some really nice features like that. I mean, it really is like a model train set.
Mm-hmm.
You can get so absorbed in it.
Yeah, I have to say that I've looked at a number of train games in the past that are this type, you know, like the very photorealistic sort, and I like that Transport Fever has the I don't know what is it called, the simulation, the economics where you have money. It's not just a sandbox, so I find that a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
The challenge, basically.
I'm hoping that's one of the things that they'll improve in Transport Fever 2 and make the economic side a little bit deeper and a little bit more challenging would be nice. Because apart from the very, very early game, it is very easy to make money, and it just becomes it very quickly becomes a sandbox building game rather than any kind of economic challenge. And I think a lot of people don't just want to play a sandbox building game. They want some kind of tycoon type.
Yeah, and I think they like
challenge.
maybe even written challenges like, you know, transport X amount of passengers or make X amount of money. I know a lot of people were. That's why they like Railway Empire for that specific purpose, is because of the goals that they have.
Mm-hmm.
I can do either or personally. I do like regular, just, you know, don't die kind of thing, or don't run out of money. And sometimes if it's a scenario thing, goals are good too. Wonder if they'll have those like little scenario campaigns and stuff. Probably, I guess.
And last thing that I think we're going to look at is my container yard.
Mm-hmm.
And again, there's just a flood of trains coming in and out of here. It's so mesmerizing to just kind of watch the trains just rolling in and rolling out, and more trains and more trains and more trains.
It is.
And I love these container yards. I don't know whether you've seen these. The animations of them, like moving the containers around and stuff, it's just fabulous.
Wow, I didn't think they actually worked. That is so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, they look great.
It really brings the place to life, little details like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was just amazed when I saw these. It's like, oh, that is just awesome. I've still got a lot of work to do on this area. I've still got to like put in loads and loads of decoration in and around the place. I've got tons and tons of like containers to stack up in the background, and all kinds of stuff, all kinds of little decorations to put around the place to really give it some character. There's like masses to do. So Factorio. You know, you're going to have to invite me on one of your streams when you're playing Factorio, and I'm going to have to watch and see what you do. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be interesting. I haven't been actually streaming Factorio solo recently. I have a co-op partner that I do that with, but maybe I'll start something. And
you know, I was thinking about, like, you know, guys, would you like to see me and Catherine maybe do something co-op? Be interested to see what
either a series or a stream, either one. Could be.
The one thing I was thinking, that because it's really difficult to find like good co-op games, but I mean, Satisfactory we could do co-op.
Yeah, Satisfactory works too. It's a great game.
Because that actually genuinely benefits from co-op.
Oh, both games benefit from co-op for sure.
Really?
Oh yes. Especially some of the major mod packs in Factorio. But we'll start easy. We'll start on vanilla, and it'll be fun. It'll be great fun, actually.
Curtis just asked, "Hi Skye, when do you start the City Skylines Building London 2.0 series?" And the answer is, honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't know. There is it's finding some time to do it. I was hoping to get like a good start on it before Transport Fever 2 came out, but I have not found the time yet. I lost a couple of weeks due to me being kind of down, and then you know, Planet Zoo, and then can't remember. Gunsmith, and then Gunsmith, and I know I've got like 3 games coming up. There's a space simulator. Well, it's actually a space management tycoon type simulator that I'm going to be playing. And there's another game which I can't remember. And then I think like pretty much then it's going to be and I've got the Transport Fever beta, which I am going to be in. And then Transport Fever is going to be coming out. Transport Fever 2 is going to be coming out. So I just don't know when I'm going to have time to do it. But the nice thing about City Skylines is it's not going anywhere. And, you know, there are always more mods and whatever coming out, which are just going to make it better and better. So patience. We will get there. We will get there, I promise. What about you? What about you, Catherine? What have you got coming up?
Oh my god, I have so many things coming up. Yeah, I'm also gonna hopefully play the Transport Fever 2 beta, and I have, oh my god, more Factorio. I'm trying to start a vanilla series, and yep, see where that goes. But god, I can't remember for the life of me what other games I have. I know I have them on my I think it's just the being up for so many hours in a row that's getting to me now.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what? I didn't.
All the city builders, all the factory builders, anything like that, I'm going to be playing.
I didn't show you my my lumber camp. I've got to show you. I've got to show you. It's the Corpse Hatch. The Corpse Hatch is one of my patrons. Corpse Hatch is lumber camp.
Right.
Let me speed up this train and get a bit closer, because this part of the area isn't decorated. But this lumber camp turned out to be really cool. I was watching a documentary on how they use trains in the lumber business in the States, and I ended up creating this big forest with an actual like kind of a pretty good representation of what lumber camps are actually like in the States, like real working lumber camps. So well, you'll see, because let me speed the train up and actually get into the forest, and then you'll see for yourself.
A 3-truck Shay, it's got all the gearing and everything as a model train.
Really?
I'm a train geek. Yes. I don't have a train set, but I do have that 3-truck Shay.
Well, there you go, guys. Catherine of Skye is the perfect woman.
Aww.
Plays video games, loves trains. I mean, like, what more could you ask for?
Well,
so here we go.
My fighter's under control.
Coming into the station now. You know, the cranes and all the stuff going on. Love it, absolutely love it. And the camps tend to be like very mobile, very temporary. So it's basically just pretty much a couple of cranes in a clearing next to a bit of track. And that's it. Let me pause and jump out so you can actually kind of see the layout. And I mean, to be honest, this has really got the buildings are a bit too permanent, because they do tend to be very, very temporary. There'll just be a little clearing, and the lorries bring the trucks bring the logs in, and then there's just a couple of cranes to load them up onto the wagons, and then when that bit of forest has been logged out, they'll just like extend the tracks and set up a new clearing, and the station effectively moves. So yeah, it's very cool. It's very cool.
That is really cool. I like that it's very realistic like that, that you've made it that way, because it fits with the landscape better, and it kind of adds to that sense of realism as you're kind of exploring around.
Yeah, there's a whole bit behind the actual station, which you never even see from the train rides, and there's all these little roads going off into the forest, and a bunch of trucks, a bunch of logging trucks running around. I had a lot of fun doing that. Oh, okay.
There's the trucks. Yeah, nice.
One last thing, and then we're definitely ending the stream because we're like 20 minutes over now. This is my stone quarry, and we've actually got like proper dumper trucks running around, shipping stone around, and I gotta say this worked out, I think, like kinda nicely. It's a fairly reasonable representation of a stone quarry.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Is that a mod or is that part of the game?
No, that's just vanilla. Yeah, it's just
Holy
vanilla.
yes, that is amazingly cool. I like that. Wow.
The only mods, the trucks are a mod, and some of the textures that I used on the terrain are mods. But other than that, it's just digging it out with the terrain tools and then putting the roads in and whatever to create the kind of the cliff faces and
Wow.
yeah. So yeah, love that. Love
Neat.
that. So there you go, guys. We're gonna leave it there. Seriously, I could carry on chatting with you, Catherine, for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. You know,
we have to do some more streams then.
We really are.
Hours and hours.
We really are. It has been an absolute pleasure, an absolute delight to have you on the stream. Thank you so much for coming along. You want to say good night to all the guys?
Yeah, thank you. It's been a pleasure having this stream with you, talking to you, meeting you for the first time today. It's so cool, and you're an awesome person, and thank you so much for inviting me, and I've had such a lovely time, and it's been really great. Thank you everyone in chat for coming, for donating to Skye, and just making this such a wonderful experience and having fun with us. I know we've been a bit, I don't know, distracted from the game, but it's been so fun.
Seriously, it's not unusual. It really, really is not unusual. And as always, I have to thank Picture Perfect.
Yes, thank you.
You don't have to do it quite so reluctantly.
I suppose I have to. No, thank you for all you do. You make my life so much easier.
That is my job.
Oh dear. So guys, thank you to all of you who've been here tonight. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. Thanks to all of you who watch my videos, who subscribe, who put a like on a video, who leave a nice comment. You are all wonderful, and I love you. I will be in Discord. I'm gonna take I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or so in between the stream to get into Discord, because I want to have a quick chat with Catherine after the stream, and also I want to get some food because I have not eaten today.
No. Oh my gosh.
Literally, I have not eaten since yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
Since about the last time I ate anything was like about 6 o'clock yesterday, so it's like about getting on for like 30 hours since I had anything to eat, so I'm starving. So I'll grab some to the and then I'll dodge onto Discord. And yeah, I think that's about it. For any of you who are thinking, well, like, how do we get access to Skye's Discord? Well, the answer is that you either need to be a Patreon supporter, and you can become a Patreon supporter for as little as $2 a month, or you can become a channel member. And if you become a channel member, then there are all kinds of lovely perks for becoming a channel member. You get all the super sexy channel badges, you get custom emojis, you get immunity to slow mode, and you get access to the Discord server. And I am on Discord after every live stream, which is every Sunday, or pretty much every Sunday, and occasional midweek little surprise sessions as well. So there you go, guys. Thanks for everything. You've been awesome. Thank you to Catherine. Thank you to Picture Perfect. I will see you all again very, very soon. Peace out.
Night, everybody.